Thank you, Edwin and Sandy and Jessica. Thank you, everybody. Let's keep it moving. It's a freaking beautiful little place to just walk around. Good evening, Shauna. Good evening, everybody. We just got started a couple minutes ago, so we're going to let the algorithm do its thing. Please tap on your screens, send those likes, share this live stream, and if you haven't, please follow the channel. This place is quiet, by the way. What up, Dream? What is up, Dream? Oh, this place is quiet. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, TK. Great to see everybody. All right, this is going to be the first example. Check this out right here. This is going to be the first example of what I'm talking about. Y'all see these buildings right here? Thank you, AC. How? It's very, very interesting, right? You look at these buildings here. They got these European elements. Charlie, man, I appreciate the subs. Jeff and AC, thank you. Charlie, I appreciate the subs, man. I appreciate that. Building a community. Thank you, Jeff and AC and Charlie. You see how these buildings have a lot of European elements? You see that? Thank you, Nana. If you got a sub from Charlie, please give him a word of thank you. Thank you, Nana. Look at this. Very, very beautiful. Now, back in the early 1900s, all right? Think about back in the early 1900s when so many of these overseas Chinese people were coming back from overseas, coming back from Malaysia, from Southeast Asia, from America, from Europe. Does anybody know the answer why they built these hanging tower structures that we're about to see today? Does anybody know the answer? Thank you, nobody of note, and Ty Nunez. Anybody know the answer? You see, look at that. It's another very European architecture right there. Let's just keep walking around. Does anybody know the answer of why they decided to build these hanging towers? Anybody have a guess? Thank you, Chris and Guy Huss. Anybody? The primary reason they built it was they were considered targets. This entire place was extremely impoverished 300 years ago, 200 years ago, 100 years ago. This was a very, very poor place. So for a lot of these folks, when they come back from overseas, they had money. And there's a lot of local bandits that knew that these folks had money. So what the bandits would do is they would come and rob them. Thank you, Steph and David Wu. They would rob their families. So what they needed to do was to protect themselves. So this is why they built these structures called the hanging towers that you can't find anywhere else in China. You can't find it anywhere else in China except Guangdong province, except here in Cantonese in this area. We're going to see one very far in the distance there. It's to make sure that their family doesn't get robbed. Does that make sense? Thank you, Jim C. It's primarily a defensive mechanism. All right, before we see some more, let's just admire these buildings, man. This is freaking beautiful. Thank you, Lady Def. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at this. And Liz, that's our first one. Thank you, Liz. This place is freaking beautiful, man. We're just gonna chill out. This is gonna be a good one for people who like scenery, and this is a good one for people who like history. You know, we're not gonna run into a lot of people today. We're just gonna enjoy some scenery out here and just chill out. You know, we're just gonna chill out this morning. Thank you, Liz. I've always wanted to come here. It's actually only about an hour and a half from Shenzhen, but for some reason I've never been here. Thank you, Justin and Liz. So people used to live here. All right, so this is where the story is gonna get interesting. A lot of these places used to be occupied, but after the Communist Party took power in 1949, a lot of them left China. Because you got to understand, thank you, Nandita and Jessica, you have to understand, a lot of them were already overseas to begin with. So after 1949, when the Chinese Communist Party took over China, they decided to go back overseas. So a lot of these buildings became abandoned. Nobody lived in it. They just totally abandoned it. Thank you, AC and Carolina. So what the government did is the government just turned these things into a tourist attraction. Does that make sense? So today you can go into individual dialo. Okay, you can go into them. They turned it into a tourist attraction. Now my question is, thank you, Give Me an AC. from the perspective of property rights, who technically owns the buildings? What if I was the grandson of someone who used to live here and I wanted to claim my family's home? Because these do generate revenue. These do generate a lot of revenue and they attract a lot of tourists. What if I wanted to have claim ownership? What would happen? It's a good question. Thank you, Nandita and Alicia. So very, very, I want to show, the primary purpose today is I want to show you guys a lot of Diaolo. Okay, a lot of this UNESCO World Heritage Site. But these all used to be occupied. Okay, a lot of these used to be occupied, but now they've been turned into hotels. They've been turned into tourist attractions. But these all used to be people's homes, you know, but they just abandoned it. They just totally abandoned it. But now you can see this one right here is a hotel. Okay, these are all luxury hotels now. Thank you, Callie, Sarah, Callie, thank you very much. Let's keep moving. Like you see this one right here. Where else in this world besides Europe do you see architecture style like this? I mean, we in southern China right now. Thank you, Delilah and Sumaya. Look at this. Look at this architecture style y'all see right here. Don't this look like a British or a German castle? A Romanian castle? Look how freaking gorgeous this is. How's my signal, everyone? Is the signal okay? You guys are able to hear me and see me well? Thank you, Shauna. And look at this. So $20 to get in here. It's not cheap. And it's also an hour to get here. It's definitely a pretty expensive place. Look how beautiful this is. Thank you, Jennifer. Signal's good, Rita? Okay, good. Thank you, Mo. Hopefully it stays that way. Thank you, Lee. I'm going to take my face out of it. All right? And see if you guys want to take a little screenshot because it is absolutely gorgeous over here. Friggin' beautiful. Hello in Middle Tennessee, my brother. Thank you. Hello, hello, Elias. Thank you. Thank you, Apollonia. Look at this place. Thank you, Jojo, Apollonia. Look at this place. Thank you, Jojo. Nah, don't worry about it, Tim. Don't worry about it, Tim. It's just the algorithm. It's just let's keep it moving. Thank you, Jim Bagnola. Melanated. I'm Orlando. Very, very beautiful, right? I've always read about this place. I always wanted to come out here. We finally made it. Thank you, I'm Orlando. Let's keep it moving. All right, bring my face back. All right, let me stand in the shade over here and talk a little bit more about these places, okay? So when y'all look at this building right here, this is one of the defensive fortifications that you would see in a lot of the Diaolo, the UNESCO World Heritage Site. The number one characteristic of a Diaolo is that it needs to see very, very high because you could have bandits that come from many different directions. You need to have watchtowers so you can see what direction they're trying to attack you from, okay? The other characteristic of a Diaolo is that the windows of these defensive towers need to be very small so you don't give the enemies a lot of opportunities to climb in. Sometimes they have no windows at all. And what else do you notice, guys? What do you notice is the material of all the buildings that you see here. It's all made out of cement, which is highly unusual. Thank you, Bay. Which is, there's no Discord alert, which is highly unusual. Let me bring this back. Which is highly, highly unusual because back 100, 200 years ago, cement was a very, very expensive material. Most people used, like if you had bricks, you were considered wealthy. Okay, most people used clay and mud to build their homes. Rita, you never got one? We're gonna look into it. We're gonna look into it. All right? Hopefully the sound is not off. Also looks very European, right? Thank you, Bay. Let's keep it moving. It's a very beautiful sunny day. Very, very sturdy. Beautiful. Is the signal okay? Is the signal okay, everybody? He said, what up, Lee? Thank you, Dream Inc. Good? All right, cool. Look at this. Man, I feel like I'm walking around Chapel Hill, North Carolina a little bit. You know, look at this. Thank you, Smokey. Thank you, Big O. It does feel like Chapel Hill, North Carolina a little bit. And look at this in its entirety. Ooh, Hostel, thank you for the heart. I mean, my hair is a little bit short. Man, when I pay $25 for a haircut, man, I want to get my money's worth, dog. Okay, I want to get my money's worth when I'm paying $25 for a haircut. So they usually cut it pretty short. You know what I'm saying? Next time when I get a haircut, I might just go bald, so we can go like 8-9 months without getting a haircut. I want to get my money's worth. All right, as I'm standing out here in the shade in this quiet AC room, we're gonna walk around this entire ancient town. We're also gonna have lunch here. The economic concept behind this is very simple. You pay $20 to enter, and they want you to spend money by buying souvenirs, and they want you to buy your lunch and your dinner here. This is now a full-on tourism spot. Okay, thank you, Lexi. It's all about tourism here now. Most of the buildings is going to have something to do with Southeast Asia, South Asia, the United States, or Europe. 100, 200 years ago, the people here hardly could States or Europe. 100, 200 years ago, the people here hardly could make a living. They needed to find a way to make a living. So where did they go? They went to the United States to build the Transcontinental Railroad. They went to Malaysia. They went to the Philippines. They went to what is current-day Singapore. They went to Myanmar. They went to Vietnam. They went to all types of places in order to provide labor. A lot of people don't know this, but during World War I, even though China was not a direct combatant in World War I, it never fought a war in East Asia. China did send a lot of laborers to Europe during World War I. Okay, thank you, Joni, and many of them came from here. So you have to understand, this place is very beautiful and very fancy, but it's a result of really 200, 300, 400 years of poverty that forced the people to leave. Thank you, Chris and Carrie. They had to leave if they wanted to make a living. Now, when they go to a British colony or a French colony, these folks learned from the British and the French imperialists, the German imperialists, the Italian imperialists. They learned how to build buildings like a British, like a French, okay? This was at a time, you have to understand, the Qing dynasty was very, very weak. It was very, very weak. And the people in China at the time had what I would call a weakening of their confidence. Because the Chinese people for really thousands of years have felt like the world revolved around them. They felt like they were the most advanced country. They were the most advanced civilization, that every other civilization was like a barbarian civilization. Because the Qing dynasty was defeated by the British in the First and Second Opium War, and also by the Japanese in the First Sino-Japanese War, within the country, there were a lot of people who were beginning to look up to Western culture, to Western studies, to Western books, to Western architecture. Thank you, Richard. So this was at a time when to be Western, to build Western, to learn Western is very, very... what? Thank you, Ted. What happened? We got a restriction? Do we have a little restriction? What just happened? Do I have a little restriction? What the hell? Thank you, Lee. For real? Thank you, Sherry. It's a scam comment. I didn't get in. I don't think we are. I don't think we're getting restricted. I don't think we're getting restricted because I will get a notification. So, anyway, my story got interrupted. So anyway, please remember, for the longest time, the Chinese people, the way they drew their maps. Thank you, Greg. The way they drew their maps was China is known as the Middle Kingdom, meaning everything revolves around them. But in the late 1800s, the early 1900s, to be Western, to dress Western, to study Western, to build Western became in vogue. People wanted to do it because they had felt that China had fallen behind at that particular time. So this is why so many of these buildings were put up to imitate Western, British, French architectural elements. Okay, because to do that was considered to be in fashion. It was in vogue. Does that make sense? Thank you, Lena. So this is why you're going to see so much Western architectural elements in this ancient city that we're in. Okay, does what I'm saying make sense? Okay, does what I'm saying make sense? Yeah, we good? All right, let's keep it moving. Now, this place is a pretty fancy place. Thank you, Jose and Callie. Thank you, JK, for sharing. This is a pretty fancy place because a lot of the people that come here are actually overseas Chinese. So a lot of overseas Chinese, they might be direct descendants, or they might be direct descendants, or they might be, let's say, or they heard about places like this. This is called an overseas Chinese town. Okay, so it's got a lot of connection with the overseas descendants of the Chinese people. Okay, so a lot of them like to come out here, and when they come back, they usually have a lot of money to spend. So this is why these hotels are pretty expensive, and these places are pretty high end. So let's keep moving. Thank you, Dream Inc. Where the people at? Well, you see, it's a Monday morning, and people are in. So let's keep moving. Thank you, Dream Inc. Where the people at? Well, you see, it's a Monday morning, and people are in school. They're at work. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Nana. Let's keep it moving. Please share this live stream like JK is doing. Hit that share button. Tap on your screen. Thank you very much. Let's keep it moving. And look, this is what we call a little mini Diallo. Let's stop right in front of this one here. Thank you, Pepper and Greg. You see this one right here? This is a mini Diallo. Check this out. Okay, so this is going to be the first Diallo that we see today up close. All right, little quiz time. What do you guys notice about this thing? Thank you, TLC. What do you guys notice about this particular Diallo? Look at how small the windows are. This is somebody's house. This reminds me of a home in Chicago where the land is so scarce in Chicago and New York City. The homes are super narrow. It's like you're in Manhattan or you're in one of the 5 boroughs where land is very scarce. They build it very narrow. Each home is very narrow. So a home in Chicago is like a rectangle if you look at it from above, okay? Meaning it's very narrow and it's very long. This is the exact same concept, except the difference is, do you see a door? Do you see a door anywhere? You see that? You see a door? You don't see a door, right? Because there is no door. They don't want anybody getting in. Does that make sense? They build it upward. Exactly. Look at this. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep the comments flowing, everybody. Let's keep the comments flowing. Let's keep the comments flowing. Y'all see that? So check this out. See this right here? So this is a bank. So this right here is a bank. Y'all see this? Look at that. All right, so this used to be a bank. It was built in 1926. All right, so this is the security center of the bank. So let's come over here once again. So this is essentially what you're looking at is a bank vault. This right here, this particular dialo is a bank vault. This is 98 years old. All right, 98 years old, built in 1926. This is where the bank kept its gold, silver, and paper currency. Now, 1926, you got to remember, was still in the late periods of the Republic era. Okay, very, very late periods of the Republic era. This is 98 years old. So once again, remember, no doors, very small windows. I don't know how they got in, probably through underground, but this is a very, very safe structure. Very, very safe. This is the first one we're gonna see. And this is, by the way, this is a very small dialo. This is nowhere near the fanciest. Okay, this is like on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like a 3. Very, very small one. Let's keep it moving. So this is the first dialo we're seeing. Nylon. Thank you very much. Just keep it moving. All right, take you guys to the church. Thank you, Susie T, for those of you that went to church. You're going to see churches in here. Why? Because a lot of overseas Chinese people are Christians. A lot of them, when they went overseas, they became converted Catholics or converted Christians. Okay, thank you, Susie T. And they go to First Church right there. Okay, and this was in 1922. So this church right here is 102 years old. Beautiful. It has a British theme, right? So I think a lot of y'all are just joining the live stream. Remember, this is an overseas Chinese establishment. This is for the people who came from overseas back to China, and they Chinese establishment. This is for the people who came from overseas to China, and they built homes for their family, and they built an entire community for their family. Okay, thank you, Sunshine. Let's keep it moving. All right, this is the church right here that used to be in the center of this town. Okay, thank you, Sunshine. Let's keep moving. All right, this is the church right here. It used to be in the center of the town. It's called 开平市基督教赤刊堂. So this is a Christian 开平市基督教赤刊堂. So this is a Christian. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. We can actually, I think we can go in. But yeah, man, but you see how this church doesn't look like the temperature is hot. It's in the 80s. It's in the high 80s with the sun. It is hot. Okay. Thank you, Mystery Boy. Is the signal okay, everyone? You guys could hear me and see me well? Is the signal okay? Okay. The words on the bottom, these 4 words say literally Christian church, 基督教堂. That's literally what it says, Christian church. Thank you, LV. Up top, obviously, it says 1922, and it says the city of Kaiping. Okay. It's glitching a little. All right, stay with me, everybody. So the church is open. Check this out. All right. So this is the Chikan Christian Church, also known as the Presbyterian Church of China. It was built in 1922 with donations from overseas Chinese and returned Chinese. Yeah, this was built in 1922. So let's go. Yeah, 1922 is over 100 years old. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my hat. This is the church right here. Thank you, Williams. So a lot of you guys probably didn't know that China had churches. We've seen a lot of them on the live streams. Okay, just look at this. It's beautiful. Look at that. So these folks probably came back from the United States of America. And look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's go upstairs. Let's see all the American influences over here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Let's go upstairs. This is a real church. Oh, this is a real functioning church. Two churches. Because we're in a tourism spot. You don't notice any Bibles in front of you. I don't think that this is open to the public. I think this is only for display. So I don't actually think they have service here on Sundays. This is like more like a historical site. Okay, but this is amazing. I don't see Jesus anywhere. It's interesting. Let's keep it moving. Oh, they got the Ten Commandments over here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Laughing and shit in here, man. Loud as hell, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Gotta be quiet in the church, man. See that? Gotta be quiet in the church, man. These people be loud and they be yelling and stuff. Look at that lady over here pretending to be the priest. Look at that. Thank you, Spicy Texan. Look at that. She became the priest for today. Look at that. You see that? Thank you, HB. Just be quiet in the church, man. Come on, man. Let's get out of here. Let me put my hat back on. All right, let's get up out of here. Let's continue to explore the ancient town. You notice thank you, Tim. You guys notice the contrast between the church and the surrounding buildings? You see that? Thank you, Powlav. Honestly, man, this place feels a little bit like a video game. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. You know, sometimes you play one of those like open outdoor, okay? We be lagging again. Okay, it does, right? It feels like this feels honestly like a video game setting in just how it feels like a video game because there's not a lot of people around. It feels like you're playing a Call of Duty mission or you're in like Red Dead Redemption somewhere. You know, thank you, user. So it's just very, very, thank you, Sunshine. Look at this. I know, Wendy. I know we're lagging. I know, Wendy. Thank you, wonderful. I know. There's nothing I could do about it. We just gotta keep moving. We just gotta keep. It feels like a movie set. You know, it's got a New Orleans feels to it. Thank you, Delilah and Sunshine. I feel like New Orleans a little bit. I don't know why I am so laggy. I am showing green on my signal. I don't know why it's so bad. So the only thing I could do is keep moving. I guess the infrastructure here is, I don't know why I'm lagging. Thank you, Cecilia. Okay. But as long as you guys comment and I can see the comments keep moving, then it means that we're good. Thank you, Karen and Anna and Pat Zurich. Everybody, the hearts help us move up the rankings. Thank you, Kareen. Can you see Corinne and Eric? Yeah, so let me explain the part about the UNESCO World Heritage Site. The UNESCO World Heritage Site that is known as the Diaolo actually comprises of multiple villages. Multiple villages were inducted into the UNESCO World Heritage Site. There were tens of thousands of people that came from overseas back to China throughout the last few hundred years. All of them built homes for their families. Thank you, Paulav, and most of them were abandoned. So let's keep moving. See, I don't even know where I'm going, man. I'm just walking around, just chilling. We're gonna find a place to eat in a couple hours. I'm just like walking around. I don't even know where I'm going. Thank you, Cecilia. Yes, abandoned and converted. This is real. This is real. It's beautiful. This is real. This is absolutely real. Okay, I think I came from this way. I think I gotta keep going this way, actually. Yeah, I mean, this is, like I said, this is one of those places where if you like history and you like to just come out to an ancient town that's got a lot of character, that's very different from the rest of the Chinese ancient towns. See, the rest of Chinese ancient towns, what they look like is cobbled stone streets, Chinese-style ancient buildings, very, very Eastern. This is very different. This is like a European, feels like you're walking in it feels like you're walking in New Orleans a little bit. It feels like you're walking in, Europe somewhere. Very different from other parts of China. And this is a specialty of Guangdong, of Cantonese in China. It's very different. It's like a European village. And you know what? Far less people. So let's keep moving. Let's explore a little bit more. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Bay. Yeah, it is hot, man. My ass is burning up, man. We're gonna keep moving. I'm gonna be a couple shades more tan after today's live stream. It is a sunny day, man. They said it was gonna be raining. Where's the rain at? I don't see no rain. Where's the rain at? Thank you, Hanfar. Thank you, JK, for sharing. Please share this live stream. Please continue to share this live stream. Okay, thank you, Erica. Thank you, James and Erica. Beautiful. Thank you, Anna. It does look like a movie set. Pamela and Mike. Look at this. It's right. Beautiful. Now, where else can you see this in China? Well, you can go to Guangzhou, aka Canton, the capital of Guangdong province. Thank you, Chem Dreams. You can see that in Canton, in Guangzhou. But when you go to Guangzhou, when we were there streaming, those buildings are a little bit different because not as many built their homes in Guangzhou. It was a big city, it was expensive. A lot of them chose to come back to the family land in the middle of the farm in order to build their homes. Does that make sense? Please follow the channel. So what that means is when you look at a lot of these buildings, what that means is very simple. They are in the middle of a lot of these buildings. What that means is very simple. They are in the middle of nowhere. It took me an hour and 15 minutes to get here from downtown Jiangmen. We are actually in the middle of a farm. It looks like there's a lot going on. Thank you, Bay. It looks like, this looks like a fully of a farm. It looks like there's a lot going on. Thank you, Bay. It looks like, this looks like a fully functioning town. In reality, there's a lot going on. Thank you, Bay. It looks like, this looks like a fully functioning town. In reality, 100 years ago, if you can't, but back then it was very, very rural. These people kept to themselves. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really, thank you, Anna. Okay, these folks kept to themselves. Look at this. Fucking beautiful. Let's keep the comments flowing. Look at this right here. Look at this. Let's keep the comments flowing, everybody. Look at this. Man, thank you, Bay. Oh, man, moderators, we got a lot of spammers today, man. We got a lot of spammers today. Let's keep it moving. We got a lot of spammers today. We got our work cut out for us. Look at this. We are getting hit by a lot of spammers. Look how beautiful this looks. Look at this. Freaking beautiful. Thank you, Plant Groove. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. Thank you, Plant Groove. All right. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Look at all this. This is really the most beautiful architecture that you can find in Guangdong. I mean, you just don't see this anywhere else. You see this maybe a little bit in Shanghai. Maybe a little bit in Shanghai. Thank you, Purvella. But not nearly to the extent that you see them here in Canton. Thank you, Lin, in Guangdong. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Now, you see these tracks over here on the ground. There's obviously used to be a little trolley car that passed through this town. Okay, like a little rail, like a little trolley car. Okay, that's no longer here. Now, check this out. This used to be the firefighter station from the 1920s and the 1930s. Check this out. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, please share this live stream and follow the channel. I'm out of the sun a little bit, so it saves me from getting burnt up. Well, that's why this is why y'all watch me on TikTok. I try to avoid the crowds. The number one conclusion that I've come to since I started streaming is that I need to avoid crowds. There's nothing good about a big crowd. Things are expensive. Prices get jacked up. Cell phone signal is no good because everyone is on their phone. I like to go to places when people are at work or at school so we can have a better tour and we can have the place all to ourselves. So look at that. That's another very European element right there. Wait till we go to Macau, by the way, everybody. When we go to Macau in southern China, the special autonomous region of Macau, we're going to see so much European elements. Everything that you can think of back home in Las Vegas, they have it here in Macau. Okay? Except it's a little bit newer and it's a little bit more modern. So let's keep moving. Check this out. But believe me, just as ratchet as it is in Las Vegas. Believe me. Thank you, Miss Taina. There's no litter, absolutely. Thank you, Miss Taina. By the way, man, for those of you that are watching and enjoying this, man, y'all really love the culture. You know, because people like to go to the night markets. They love to see the crowds. They love to see the food. But today what we're doing is just walking around and getting back to the bread and butter of what we do on TikTok, which is history, which is scenery, and just chatting. You know what I mean? Thank you, Buttons. Appreciate that, Buttons. Let's keep it moving. Look at this. Now, if I tell you right now, we're in Venice, we're in Rome, and I say this is not China, thank you, Kay. Like, it wouldn't be that hard to believe, right? Thank you, Wendy. Okay, look at this. Right? This looks just like Italy. Thank you, Richard. Look how beautiful this is. This is in China. And this is not an imitation to make it look Western. This is like actually how people built homes in this region when they came from overseas. Thank you, Kay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how people built their homes. It's freaking beautiful. Thank you, Martha. So people don't live here anymore. As I was saying earlier in the show, a lot of the overseas Chinese people, due to the uncertainty of how the country was going to turn out after 1949, they fled the country. Just like, let me give you guys a little fun fact over here, everybody. Any of you guys watching are Canadians, or you have relatives in Canada, or you've been to Canada? Anybody watching? Canadian? You've been to Canada? Anybody? Thank you, Bay. Anybody? Raise your hand if you are Canadian or you've been to you guys. Okay, so we got some Canadians over here. Okay, give you guys a little fun fact. I think people have a fear. Maybe I would call it an irrational fear. Thank you, Maria and Bay. Every time in recent Chinese history, there seems to be a very irrational fear every time the Communist Party takes power and people flee and they leave because they think something is going to happen to their property, something is going to happen to them, so they leave. The latest example of that is actually in 1997 when Hong Kong was handed back. The latest example of that is actually in 1997 when Hong Kong was handed back to China. The latest example of that is actually in 1997 when Hong Kong was handed back to China. Okay, a lot of Hong Kong fled. A lot of people fled Hong Kong and they moved to Canada. So if you live in Canada, chances are, and you live in Vancouver or live in Toronto, chances are you might have a Chinese neighbor that came to Canada just before 1997, in the early to mid 1990s. Okay, they had irrational fear that once Hong Kong was governed by Beijing, it was governed by the communists, that something was going to happen to them. Now, those fears are totally unfounded. This is why many of them have actually now part-time go back to live in Hong Kong. So even in 1997, 1994, 1995, 1996, they may have fled Hong Kong to go to Canada. A lot of them now realize 30, 25 years later that life isn't that bad, and a lot of them have gone back. Or they still have a home there, they visit there. So it's like throughout recent history, there's always been like a very irrational fear of people fleeing and taking all their possessions with them, selling off what they can because they felt like, something was going to happen to them, they're going to be persecuted. So this is why a lot of these villages that we go to nowadays don't actually have any residents because the original residents left, and that's why they're a tourist location. Thank you, Bay. Does that make sense, everybody? Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep walking around. Does what I'm saying make sense, everybody? Does it make sense? Yeah, hopefully it makes sense. Who owns them? Well, this particular place is now owned by the what's it called? By the government, by the company that runs this tourist spot. Okay, so let's keep walking. This place is freaking beautiful, though. Look at this. This looks like this honestly looked like a movie set. I wouldn't be surprised if they filmed some movies here. Look at this. This feels like a little time capsule back to 100 years ago. Look at this. Look at this place. It is a ghost town, I know. That's why I love it. Look at this. Beautiful. Thank you, Bay. Now, you try to come here in the summertime when all the kids are out of school, it wouldn't be a ghost town. It'd be filled with people. And it would be a very, very, very poor experience because there will be so many people. Look at this place. Thank you, brand new. Man, Tammy Jones. Thank you very much, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Look at this. Look at this. Thank you, Jolie. Thank you, Janelle. It is very pretty at night. These are all lights. They light up. Oh, this look like a movie set right here, man. Thank you, Big Fox. See that building right here in particular? Look, the easiest way for me to describe where the European elements are, usually with one of these buildings, is always around the roof. Thank you, Dan. Look at the roof. By the way, I just realized something, y'all. Today, I actually Googled this yesterday. So even though China today doesn't have the one-child policy anymore, it's actually technically still have a 3-child policy. So from what I understand, I think you could still only have up to 3 kids. From what I understand, I thought it was like if you want to be like Octomom and you want to have like 8, it's okay. But apparently, I think the rule is still in place that you could have like up to 3. Now, a lot of people don't follow that rule, you know, and very few people are having any kids, let alone 3. Okay, but it's like I didn't realize that. I thought it was you could have as many as you want nowadays, because the number is actually 3. So I guess it's called the 3-child policy. Let's keep it moving. What the hell is this? What the hell's going on over here? What is this? Got a little arcade in here. Thank you, Plant Groove. Nah, ain't no 19 kids. 19 kids and counting. Hell no, there's no such thing as 19 kids and counting here. Man, look at this. Thank you, Dan. Man, look at this. Thank you, Dan. Y'all, movie. This is dope, man. This is looking like a movie. Thank you for the CA. Thank you for the CA, Roaming Cowgirl. I appreciate you. I have received it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Wendy. I saw that Hyotu just came in. We got to give a birthday shout out to Mr. Hyotu. Mr. Hyotu is one of our best viewers. He's been with us since like April. Thank you, Jolie, and thank you, Dan. Thank you, Jolie. Jolie, great to see you. Hyotu, happy birthday to you. You ain't got to tell us how you are, man. How old you are, but happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's what I was saying. It looks like Red Dead Redemption a little bit, right? That's what I was saying. This looks like a video game called Red Dead Redemption in New Orleans. Red Dead Redemption in New Orleans. Spammers, moderators, spammers are back. Mods, spammers are back, everybody. Thank you, Winnie and Mama Needs. The spammers are back. Amuj, Wendy, Kirby. I think we getting hit by spammers extra hard today. Thank you, Bay. I appreciate y'all taking care of them. Thank you, Blackpink. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Curb. Look at these buildings. Absolutely gorgeous buildings. Look at this. Hyotu, happy birthday to you, sir. Enjoy your evening. Have a great birthday. Celebrate it with your family. Thank you, Rita. Please follow the channel and share this. Deanna, thank you for 9 months of watching me on TikTok. Thank you, Yehoshua. Thank you, Mercedes. This is freaking beautiful. Look at this. So these are not all empty. Let me explain to you what's going on in here. These are all stores and restaurants. Thank you, Garnita and Yehoshua. Because right now we are not in what I would call peak season, there's not a lot of tourists. So a lot of these stores are actually closed to save on overhead. If you were here during the summertime, if you were here when all the kids are out, there would actually be a lot of people here, man. We'll run into another tour group, man. The tour groups just keep following me. No matter where I go, man, the tour groups just keep coming. Tour groups just keep coming. So we're going to have to, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Bay. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Garnita. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Garnita. So to answer y'all's questions, man, this is actually not empty. These are all just stores. A lot of them have been closed to save overhead. Thank you, Dinaz and Delilah. Everybody, do you guys notice what's happening here today? Do any of you guys notice what's happening, everybody? You guys notice what's going on today with our live stream? So we're getting hit with waves of spammers. I don't know if they're going to every single live stream to do this or just mine, but you guys see how we're getting hit with waves of spammers that spike up the number of viewers online at any given point, and then they leave a lot of spam comments. You guys see that? So My ma's got to work extra hard today, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Diane E. Thank you, Joy. Keep it moving. Look at this. They're hitting everyone. Cool. See, look, here they go. Here they go again. Thank you, Joy. Here they go. Thank you, Hyo2 and Mercedes. Thank you, Hyo2. Man, I got a lot of moderators on. Y'all walking. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, everybody. So Diane E, thank you for the galaxy earlier. So this is a ancient town called Shikan Ancient Town, built by the overseas Chinese who came back to China a couple hundred years ago. Thank you, Diane. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So a lot of people do get married here. Some marriages, a lot of weddings are held here. Some of these buildings are actually now hotels. Like, for example, this one in front of me. These are what I would consider to be 5-star, 4-star hotels here. Very, very expensive, especially during the summertime. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Roxanne. Please follow the channel, everybody. I stream daily out here in China. We're heading to Taiwan in southern China, and then we're heading to Japan, Vietnam, and Thailand. All right, and we should be going to Singapore and Malaysia. I got to look at the rules for streaming in Singapore, but we should be streaming in Singapore as well. So please follow the channel if you haven't. Thank you, Sarah and Wayne. We stream every single day out here. I'm an American from the state of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. I went to Carolina for my undergrad and my MBA. Please make sure y'all follow the channel. We explain the Far East, the mysticality of the Far East, in a way that's easy for Americans back home to understand. Thank you, Sherry and Rebecca. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Wayne, and thank you, Sherry. Beautiful. Look at this. This is freaking beautiful. What do you guys think about the vibe of this place? Besides that it looks like a video game. Thank you, Wayne. The weather is nice. It's just hot. Sweating everywhere. It's hot. Thank you, Delilah. Very chill, right? And this is the way you spell it, by the way. Chikan. In Chinese, it's called Chikan, which literally translated into Chikan, overseas Chinese ancient city. Emily, thank you so much, Emily. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. Chikan ancient city built by the overseas Chinese. Look at this. Hello in South Carolina. Thank you, Go Me. I use a little battery pack. So I have I have a very heavy book bag on because this afternoon I'm going to be filming some content for the channel. You guys know I not only stream, I also make episodes. I'm filming some content for the channel. So this afternoon, I actually have to go and fly my drone at the village, an actual village. The reason we didn't go there this morning is we don't think there's going to be cell phone signal there. So we probably can't stream it. Look at this. We probably can't stream it without a signal. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. This is Chinese. This is a very Chinese architecture right here. Thank you, Keith and Wayne. Look at this. Look at the painting on top. This is freaking beautiful. Thank you, Jojo and Keith. And look, not only the paintings, look at the hand-carved wood. You see the hand-carved wood on the corners? It's all hand-carved. Check this out. That is, again, Cantonese culture right here. See, I'm trying to figure out what this says, too. I can make out the words, right? What the hell? 穿丝图公词. I don't know what the first word is. See, that word right there I don't recognize because it's written in traditional Chinese. What is that? What is that? What the hell does that say? Guang. What is that word right there? I can't even read that word. That first word right there. If a Chinese person is watching, let me know what that says. because that is traditional Chinese writing. Thank you, Mercedes. Hopefully the Chinese viewers know. Thank you, Mercedes. Let's keep moving. Beautiful this is. Plant Groove don't even know. Look, see, that's why I don't really feel bad about only having a 5th grade education out here in China, because the Chinese people that are watching don't even know what that word says. Now they have college degrees. My ass only has a 5th grade education, and I could read a lot of words. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Thank you, Neats and Diana. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Okay, I'm actually pretty proud. Shit. Thank you, Garnita. Shit, I got a 5th grade education, baby. Man, I'm pretty proud. I can read a lot of words. Man, I am not touching anything here, man. You break this, I'm gonna be in debt. Look how beautiful this is. Look. Thank you, Delilah. Hey, everybody looking at this. This is gonna bring us some good luck. This is gonna bring us some good luck and some good health. See that traditional dragon dance? Thank you, MK, Wang, and JoJo. Beautiful. Thank you, Diana. Man, I don't really know what this place is. Thank you, Diana. Man, I don't really know what this place is. But look, I sit here buying anything. We're going to buy with our eyes. We're going to look with our eyes. We ain't going to buy anything. Okay, because this is expensive. Ain't anything. We're going to buy with our eyes. We're going to look with our eyes. We ain't going to buy anything. Okay, because this is expensive. Yeah, that look real expensive. Thank you, Garnita. We're going to get up out of here, man. Let's get up out of here. Let's keep exploring. Yeah, those are beetles, man. Check this out. See, good thing these things ain't for eating. I don't know what the hell these things have to do with this ancient city over here. I don't know why they selling this. But that's $20 for the scorpion right here. $22 for the scorpion. Let's keep moving, man. Let's get up out of here. Let's go back to the ancient city. I'm not a big store guy. I'm not trying to here to shop. I'm not trying to come here to shop. I was attracted by the architecture. As you see here, usually in wealthy Chinese homes, it's not enough just to have a home. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Lori. You gotta have decoration and lots of different types of paintings and carvings to denote your social status, right? These paintings over here on top are newer, so they're not original, but it is faithful to what a upper class wealthy politician or a wealthy business person would have lived in during that time. Okay, this is a very faithful reproduction of what a home would have looked like over here. Thank you to Obvious. Now, something I have to tell you guys, in ancient China, a lot of y'all are probably surprised by this. In ancient Chinese culture, historically speaking, over the last few thousand years, to be a businesswoman or a businessman is actually considered the lowest rung of society, even lower than being a farmer. I'm gonna say that again because a lot of y'all probably don't understand what I just said. To be considered a businessman or a businesswoman, to be a businessman or a businesswoman in ancient China is actually considered the lowest rung of society, even lower than a farmer. Okay, so does that make sense? Now, what is the highest rung of society? Do any of you guys have the highest? Do you guys know what is the highest rung of society? The highest? Right? Plant Groove agrees, right? The highest rung of society, okay, is actually to be a politician or to be a member, obviously, of the imperial family, but it's actually to be a politician. Everybody wanted to be a politician. Okay, everybody wanted to be a politician in ancient China. Okay, so let's keep it moving. No, it's not a beetle shop owner, man. That's certainly not the highest rung of society. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Glizelle. keep it moving. All right, man. To everybody back home in the United States, really, really understand. This place right here in the summertime is going to get really, really crowded. Thank you, Tip Top and Wayne. So if you ever come out to a place like this, you got to do it in the months of November and December, because they don't celebrate Christmas out here, and not a lot of people come out here from the western part of the world because a lot of people don't know about them. If you come here in July and August, you are going to be sweating your nuts off, and you're going to be rubbing shoulder to shoulder with everybody else in these streets. It's going to be a very, very unpleasant experience. For a vacation Asian town like this, they're going to make close to 80% of their revenue during the 2 months of summer alone. So for the rest of the year, they don't actually make that much revenue. They open it every day, okay, but they keep the overhead to a minimum with the number of employees. Thank you, Sherry. It's always in the summertime, the 2 months of summer, and then National Day, so Chinese Independence Day, that they make over 80% of our annual revenue. So that's why Chinese Independence Day, that they make over 80% of our annual revenue. So that's why a lot of people ask, where are the people? Where are the people? This is not peak. Keep it moving. People ask, where are the people? Where are the... Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. We got that doo-doo signal again. Keep it moving. Okay, thank you. Powlav. It costs $20 to enter here. And like I said, man, look at this. Like, this is actually very fancy. Right? Like, this is a fancy place. Thank you to Obvious and Joy. Okay, thank you, Diana Gold. Thank you, Plan Group. I know I was lagging a little bit, man. We're going to keep it moving. I will give you guys a word of the day later. Let's keep it moving. This is like a fancy place right here. Thank you, Quinn. Look at this little fancy little massage parlor over here. See that? Thank you, Katie and Mike. Strangest things in this Asian town. We got a little barber shop over here. What the hell? We got a little barber shop here. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Sin. Word of the day. Let me think about it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you work here at this job, thank you, Bay. If you're an employee, see, look at this employee right here inside. She on her phone right now. You can hear her. She's on her phone. She gets paid during non-peak season like this. Thank you, Young Burrow. She gets paid to just sit there and do nothing for 8 hours a day. Not a single customer, nothing to do. Just come out here, collect your check, go home. You know what I'm saying? Basically what Charlie Lambert does. But, you know what I'm saying? Just sit there all day, collect your paycheck, and go home. You know what I'm saying? Swipe Chinese TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Swipe on TikTok. Just chilling. You need a job like that, Shayna, huh? Just living the life. I'm telling y'all, they just living the life out here. You know, that's what Charlie Lambert does. And you know, you just said this is an American brand. That's because this is an overseas Chinese establishment. Like, look at this. See that? This is called San Francisco Hotel. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's keep it moving. It's freaking beautiful. What the hell is this? Oh man, this is... All right, we ain't gonna buy shit in here, but I want to show you guys something very, very nice. All right, do you guys remember last night's live stream? Why does a fly keep following me? Last night it was mosquitoes, now it's flies. All right, you guys remember last night when I streamed, I showed you guys how the tangerine peels were made? How many of you guys caught the live stream last night where we saw firsthand how they made tangerine peels? You guys remember that? Shauna, you remember that, right? First of all, let me explain something to you guys, man. I am allergic to stores like this. I have an allergy to stores like this because they cost a lot of money. They're expensive. So every time I'm coming here, achoo, I want to sneeze because I'm allergic to expensive places. Okay, I'm sneezing. Okay, I am allergic to this place. Okay, but it just goes to show you that this, like, look at this right here. Okay, so let me explain to you guys what's going on over here. All right, check this out. So this is what, thank you, Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. This is what tangerine peel after 12 years look like. So this was made in 2012. This is authentic orange peel, okay? So this is made in 2012. Check out the texture of this thing after 12 years of sitting in the sun and being kept in a dry place, right? This is 12-year-old tangerine peel, okay? And let me tell you guys the price. Thank you, Raiko. This is aged 12-year-old tangerine peel. Remember, the older it is, the more expensive, all right? Look at the price right here. If it's 5 years old, to get 150 grams, it'll cost you, this is the membership price, it'll cost you about $45. 10 years, more expensive. Look at how expensive it is for 20-year-old tangerine peels. Almost $300 for just 150 grams. That comes out to like $2 a gram. Very, very expensive. You don't eat this per se. You make tea and you make soup with this. You make tea and soup, everybody. So you can see jars and jars of this stuff is filled with tangerine peels. You see that? Look at this. Very, very expensive stuff. Yes, helps with the rankings. Please send your daily heart me's, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so the old, it's just like wine, everybody. The older it is, the more expensive it is. This fly keeps following me. Thank you, Nanny. Thank you, Best, Karen, and Indigo. And this right here is also a status symbol in China. So it's very fashionable for giving as a gift. So for example, if you're a young man and you're about to meet your potential father-in-law for the very first time and your mother-in-law for the very first time, a lot of people, what they like to do is they like to buy things like that for when they go and see the woman or the girl's parents. You know, they'll buy like fine tangerine peels, nice quality alcohol, things like that. Okay, so this is very, very important for gift giving. Thank you, Gamma. Let's keep it moving. Beautiful. 你好. 你好. 谢谢, 谢谢. Look at this. I should ask for a free sample, man. Because this stuff will give you verticality in a hurry because it's got a lot of vitamins inside. And it's got a lot of good antioxidants. You drink this thing right here, the rocket will be taking off for Mars in no time. Okay? The rocket will be taking off in no time. Verticality is coming. Let's keep moving. Man, my whole take on this place, man. Little quiet little chase, man. Little quiet little Chinese Venice. You know, look at this. Beautiful, serene, and this just goes to show you what I was talking about. You know, we're in the middle of nowhere. Like all around us is farms and, you know, rural residents working on the land. We're nowhere near. Thank you, Martha. We're nowhere near downtown. We're like 20 minutes away from downtown, driving. It's like we're in the middle of the suburbs. We're in the middle of the countryside. Beautiful. Yes, exactly. In 1949, it was no longer necessary to have dialo. Look how beautiful this looks. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Liz. Liz, that's how we move up the rankings, everybody. Everything from the exclusive section. All right, let's quickly walk further into the center of this place. All right, we're gonna cut through where we just came from for about 30 seconds. We're gonna keep walking to the place that we didn't go to. Thank you, Liz and V-Rod. Thank you very much. We're top 10% in League A1. Thank you, James. The tracks are for the cable car. There used to be like a little cable car like what you have in San Francisco that used to run through this place. Thank you, Liz. Let's keep moving. Oh, there go another Diallo right here. You see that one? Thank you, Liz and Wayne. Thank you, Diana, for resubscribing. There go another Diallo right there. Oh, that's freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, man. Thank you, Lori. It is, Jane. It is very commercialized. But it's beautiful, though. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's continue to walk around. And then we'll find a place to eat in here. Thank you, Liz. Liz, that's how we move up the rankings. Thank you, Sin. Thank you, Liz. No, we'll go get a plate. By the way, I'm sweating through my entire shirt. It's hot. Like for a lot of y'all in the United States, if you live in northern, even Central America, like in the central part of the United States or northern part, it should be cold where you are now. It is 85, close to 90 degrees here today in southern China. This is Miami, Florida weather. It is humid. It is hot. It is like a very swampy feel, you know? And when we go to Macau, it's going to be the exact same thing. Thank you, Diana and Jertz, okay? It is cold in many, many parts of America, and northern China is already snowing. Here in southern China, 90 degrees. And fully sunny. Thank you, Jazz and Jertz. Liz, thank you. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Liz. 4 feet of snow. Yeah. I got 4 feet. I got 4 feet of humidity over here. Let's see what they sell in this freaking store over here. It's another store I'm allergic to. Should we go in real quick? Thank you, Liz. Y'all want to go in real quick and check this out? I know Harbin already minus 18 degrees. I go in here real quick.您坐，我慢慢看，我自己看一看。And the nice thing about coming to an overseas Chinese tourist attraction here in China, everything got English on it. So you don't speak any Chinese, well, they got American words on it. You know, they got American words on it. You can understand everything. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, you live in Texas, it's just like here. It's hot. Thank you, Diane E. Very touristy. Let's get up out of here. Let's keep exploring. Thank you, Diane E. Thank you, Liz. Who just subscribed? Thank you so much for subscribing, whoever it was. I missed it. Thank you, Liz. And thank y'all for the galaxies. Thank you very much. We're halfway to our goal already. Thank you, James. Let's keep moving. To our goal already. Thank you, James. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Lisa Ann. Let's keep it moving. I'll tell you this, man. You come out to a place like this. At least you got nice quality toilets with nice urinals that don't smell bad. Thank you, Lisa. I actually kind of appreciate a place like this. You know, that toilet. You know, I bet you, man, they won't have a nice Western style toilet over here. Thank you, Lisa. And what's up, OMG fam? Great to see everybody. Follow the channel, share this live stream. Keep it moving. It's really a damn shame there's not a lot of American faces out here. Well, you know, minus the overseas Chinese people that are here, but it's really a shame that a lot of Europeans and Americans don't come here. You know, have you seen a single American face here at all? You hardly see any people to begin with, right? You haven't seen any Americans here. It's one of those places that deserves to be seen by more people. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, you are here, Charlie. What I mean by is like coming here and visiting this place. You know, y'all think this is worth $20 to come in here and explore this? Thank you, Debbie and Liz. You guys think this is worth $20? Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Liz. Yeah. I agree. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. I just noticed this word from a very long distance away, very far away. I noticed this word right here. Somebody explain to me what the hell this means. Why is that here? Thank you, Liz. Why is this here? What the hell is this shit all about? Look at this. You will be able to visit. What the hell is this all about? Can somebody explain to me what the hell is this all about? Now, my hypothesis, don't laugh at this, y'all. I think my hypothesis on what is happening over here, I think is pretty obvious. You know, don't laugh because I'm actually very serious about this. I think this place is modeled after certain parts of San Francisco from like the 17 and 18 and early 1900s, especially 18 and 1700s. And I think the gold digger comment and the word that you see here refers to the gold rush in San Francisco. So what I mean by that is a lot of Chinese people went to the United States to go work on the Intercontinental Railroad. And after they left the project, those that survived and they were paid, many of them settled in San Francisco. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. This is why so many Chinese people live in San Francisco, in Irvine, California, in the Los Angeles area, because when they came from China in the 1800s and especially in the 1800s, San Francisco was one of their first landing points. Thank you, James and Wendy. Does that make sense? So I feel like this is one of those explanations why this place actually has more to do with San Francisco than we think. Because some of the people that came back here to this area of China actually came back from San Francisco. Thank you, Karen. So when you guys look at this comment right here, man, don't be thinking about that Kanye song. Don't be thinking about that Kanye West song called Gold Digger. Think about the movement. Thank you, Liz and Gidget. Think of the movement in the 1800s, the gold rush. It ain't the Kanye West song. You know, it ain't she was a gold digger. No, it ain't that song. It's the gold rush. Okay? Thank you, Liz. You guys remember that Kanye song? Okay? She was a gold digger. Let's keep it moving. How many of y'all remember that song? Thank you, Liz. I love that song. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Gidget. Jolie thought that was funny. That's good. Let's keep going. I'm telling y'all, man, I can make some films out here, man. You give me this and a clean setting without a lot of people, I can make some films here. I'm serious, man. Now, I ain't talking about no Hollywood films either, if you know what I'm saying. Shit, this will be a very nice backdrop to make some nice films, man. You know, I get some work done over here, man. You know what I mean? Ooh, my God. Gom said, let's make it. Oh. Thank you, Liz. Who just bought TikTok? I don't think funny is in my blood. I think lame-ass jokes is in my blood. I have an endless supply of lame-ass jokes. Don't worry, the more you watch, the more lame they get. Thank you, Liz and Diana Gold. The hell? Thank you. Liz, all these things you're sending from the exclusive section is sending us skyrocketing in the rankings. We are now ranked number 89 in League A1. We're ranked number 90 now in League A1. Like every single thing from the exclusive section that you're sending, like what Jesselyn Tan just sent with the heart, we are moving up the rankings like crazy. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. Thank you, Delilah. I'm pretty sure it's intentional because it's like you are sending me up the rankings like crazy. Thank you, Delilah and Chuck. Thank you so much. Let's keep it moving. And being up in the rankings is very helpful for us because it means that we're gonna be discovered by more people. Thank you, Leslie and William. Thank you, Joy and Lori. Thank you, William Babb. Thank you. Charlie Lambert. Thank you, Charlie Lambert. William Babb. Thank you, Charlie Lambert. I appreciate you. Let's keep moving. All right, we're going to have to find a place to eat soon because I'm a little bit hungry from all the heat. And I didn't have breakfast. Thank you, Leslie. So let's go find a place to eat soon. Thank you, Charlie and Leslie. Yeah, I'm Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, we number 67 now on League A1. Do you guys understand how hard that is? Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Charlie. Do you guys know how hard it is to be in the top 100 in League A1 after I hardly streamed in the month of October? That's crazy. Like, we are literally getting our way to the top of League A1. That's crazy. Thank you, Lori, Hunfar. Yes. Thank you, Delilah and Mimo. Yes, good. I enjoy what I do. I don't mind the heat. I enjoy what I do. Let's keep moving. What is this? Thank you, Alien and Ian Paul. This is a little Western American restaurant. Pastry over here. Right, thank you, Alien, Liz, and Lori. Do you think we should make a reservation? Or do you think we could just walk right in? Thank you, Liz. Look how clean this place is. Thank you so much, Liz. Look how clean this freaking place is. Beautiful. Like I said, 80% of the revenue of this place comes from the summertime. Thank you, Bay and Liz. I know, we're number 67 in League A1. It's crazy. We're going to have a traditional Chinese lunch. So this area over here is under renovation. Thank you, V-Ride. I know it's very calm. It's very peaceful. If I wasn't streaming, what I would do is find a little coffee shop, order some coffee, and just chill for a little bit. If I wasn't streaming, technically I could do that even when I am streaming. You know, get like a little coffee and just chill. Thank you, Delilah. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, Annie. That's right. Thank you, Liz. Do you guys remember back in April? You know, this is one of the most surprising things when I started streaming. Was back in April, I streamed a water town at night called the Gubei Ancient Water Town. Liz, thank you so much, Liz. There are people that tell me, thank you, Liz. There are people that tell me to this day that it was one of their favorite live streams. And the reason I find that to be so surprising is that we usually, thank you, Liz, we usually have so much more audience members when we are streaming in a crowded place with a lot of people around and a lot of commotion, with a lot of activity. Yet a lot of people tell me that water town that they saw that night when I was the only person was one of the most beautiful places that they've ever seen. So this is why, like, the more I stream, the less I get stressed out. You know, thank you, Mr. Lambert. Thank you, Charlie. Man, look at that Charlie profile. See, I don't know who that person in Charlie profile photo is, man. Thank you, Liz. So this is why I don't get stressed out anymore if I go to a place and there isn't a lot of people. Because a lot of people back home actually prefer the tranquility of a place like this. Thank you, Liz. Macabello. A new profile, but a lot of people prefer this. Let's keep it moving. Almost 200. For everybody who's been tapping on your screen, hurting your fingers, I appreciate you. That's how we move up the rankings. Let's keep moving. Mr. Macabello and Charlie, Liz, thank y'all. Thank you, Plant Groove. Does anyone live here? I don't think so. Maybe the security staff and some of the employees live here, but I don't think anyone lives here anymore. It's now just a Chinese commercial project, beach in town. Thank you, Eric and Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Thank y'all for tapping. Let's get to 250,000 likes. All right, let's go over here. I think this is all right. So it's a very famous Chinese movie from a couple of years ago, about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Thank you, Pamela. Called 让子弹飞, which means let the bullet fly. Very, very famous movie. And it was actually filmed at the Diaolo area here in Guangdong, here in Cantonese China. And it was actually filmed at the Diaolo area here in Guangdong, here in Cantonese China. Go evening, like this one here. So keep it moving. Your favorite was the Great Wall. Me too. I really enjoyed the Great Wall. Of all the Great Walls of China that I've been to, and I've been to a lot of them right here on TikTok with you guys, my favorite Great Wall that I've ever been to with you guys was when we went to the Badaling Great Wall of China in Beijing at nighttime. That's my favorite Great Wall of China live stream of all time. I've never been anywhere that I liked better than that place. That was my favorite. The Great Wall of China at night was my favorite place. It was so peaceful. It was so tranquil. We were the only people there. You know what I'm saying? We met that young lady from Italy. Do you guys remember that Italian young lady we met? Thank you, Cindy, Tim. You remember that, right? Wendy, you remember? Y'all remember that young lady from Italy? You guys remember that? Okay. Let's keep it moving. Dunk is like pointing at me and stuff. See, the reason why that particular Great Wall was so memorable is a lot of the times nowadays, now that the COVID pandemic is over, when you go to the Great Wall of China, it's usually filled with people. It's usually packed with people. The fact that night we could have the Great Wall of China all to ourselves and it was lit up at night was unlike anything I've ever seen before. It was unlike anything I've ever seen before. So it was super, super cool. That was my favorite live stream from any section of the Great Wall. Thank you, Rich Amada. Definitely my favorite. Okay, just totally full of tranquility. Like it was a mood. It was a vibe. And we will go back there again next year. For those of you that missed it, we'll go back there again next year. Except next year we'll go during the daytime. So I know I fell and I twisted my left ankle. Yeah, you remember that. Thank you, Miss Taina. Let's keep it moving. Hey, a little quiz time, everybody. For those of you that watched my channel before, why is it that in the Chinese culture, oftentimes on top of door or on top of a house, you'll see fish in the decoration? Any of you guys remember that? That was also our Chinese word of the day from a few months ago. Why is it that there's a lot of fish decorated on Chinese homes and Chinese businesses? Does anybody know the right answer to this? Annabelle, prosperity. That's right. Thank you, Liz. Thank you very much, Liz. Look at this. Okay, because the Chinese word, you smiles and Liz, thank you. The Chinese word for fish is called yu. The Chinese word for extra abundance and having leftovers at the end of the year is also yu, which means extra. So fish is pronounced the same way as abundance and prosperity. That's why fish is often used as decoration, as a good luck symbol throughout China. Now, another thing you have to remember, thank you, Liz, is that bats are also a good sign because bats is called 蝙蝠. And the word fu rhymes. It sounds the same as good luck and good prosperity in the Chinese language. Okay, thank you, Liz and Ada Torres. Does that make sense, everybody? Bats, 蝙蝠. Fu means good luck. Okay, so bats and fish. You will see it everywhere in very, very traditional Chinese architecture on the windows, not this one here, but on the traditional windows, on the door sills, everywhere. Thank you, Liz. Let's keep it moving. That's right, we ran into that, she wasn't actually a student. I asked her if she was a student. Thank you, Liz. You guys remember I asked her if she was a student? She said no. She's like 30 years old. She's like 31 years old. She's a fully grown adult. Thank you, Liz. She might be watching this right now, actually. She followed me on TikTok. She might be watching this. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, we moving up the rankings big time. Let's keep it moving. All right, should we go find a place to eat? Yeah, right. The guards were following me. That's right. You got a good memory. You got a good memory, bro. That's right. All right, let's look for a place to eat. A little 5-minute walk, easy work. The tracks are a cable car. Used to be a cable car that runs through here. That's what the tracks are for, a cable car. Thank you, Nana. Let's go and get out of here. We are live in Chikan, ancient town. Basically, we got the place all to ourselves. Freaking incredible. Yeah, we talked to those young guys from France. I didn't get their WeChat, though. Nor did I get their TikTok. That Italian girl? Hell yeah. Here you go. Here's my WeChat. Actually, I didn't give her my WeChat that day. So here's my TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, please. Let's keep it moving. Beautiful. Thank you, Jesslyn Tan. If you guys like quiet places like this, it's a big win for the channel, because I'm going to go and take you guys to more places like this where we don't have to be worried about the crowds. When we go out into the far western flungs of China, in Xinjiang, in Qinghai, in Gansu, so many places are deserted like this. And we could do a lot of cool live streams from are deserted like this. And we could do a lot of cool live streams from some places that are very, very out of the way. Lambert, just make a low joke. Thank you, CKC. He be making jokes, huh? Charlie Lambert be making jokes, huh? That's cool. Go this way. All right, let's go to lunch, man. Let's go to lunch. 5-minute walk to the restaurant. Let's go to lunch. It's hot as hell. Sweating my nuts off, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's get up out of here. Oh, Ada, please contact Wendy and Tammy Jones. They could walk you through the process. We're always looking for good moderators. By the way, Curb, I think you might be the only male moderator I have. I think you might be the only male active moderator I have. Every single moderator I have is a lovely lady. You might be the only male moderator. David Doe is still a moderator, but he hasn't been around in a long time. I think you might be the only male moderator. Now think about it, right? Yeah, you are. That's right. Man, I appreciate that comment. Ray TGO. We're gonna go to lunch now. I'm going to get up out of here. Man, let's keep it moving. What happened to Ian? Ian decided to go his own way, and we wish him nothing but the best. We wish him, What's that? What are they taking photos of? What's this? Oh, what's for lunch? Chinese food. Ah. Yeah, exactly. Main Street, China. I appreciate that, Kirby. I appreciate it. I know, right? Good. I agree. Good location to film a zombie show. I know. I'm telling y'all, I can make some films here, man. It ain't gonna be X-rated. I can film some. I can film some stuff here, man. I'm telling y'all, we could do some damage over here. All right, where's this restaurant at? Where's this restaurant? Make a left turn here. Warrior. Hey, I am going to be making content later tonight. Later this afternoon when we go to the Kaiping village, to the Diaolo. We're going to pay for a ticket. We're going to go inside and we're going to make some content. Get out of here. Yeah, if you guys are interested in becoming a moderator, man, first of all, just understand that it's a lot of work. Okay, like this is why a lot of people, I actually don't want you guys to be moderators, because it takes a, oh damn, I'm telling y'all, I'm sorry to interrupt myself, man. Listen to me. I'm having visions, y'all. I thought that said Macau red light. That says Macau red 8. I caught that in the corner of my eye. I said Macau red light. I said, dog, man, I'm not even in Macau yet. I'm in Macau later this week or early next week. And this is already tempting me already. Okay, I'm like, what is going on, bruh? I said, I'm not even in Macau yet, and the temptation is already getting to me. What is going on over here? All right, I be getting visions and shit, man. I looked at it out the corner of my eye. I said, what? Macau red light. What? Man. What kind of food they got in here? He said the abalone taking effect. Let's go in here and check this out real quick. Let's go in here and check this out real quick. If you want to be a moderator, please go on the. 哦，这是菜单是吧？我知道，我可以看一下这个菜单了。这是菜单是吧？这东西都是现做的吗？对呀，现场在做的。Q La Rain. So this is not the restaurant I was supposed to go to, but what do you guys think of this restaurant? This is a Western restaurant. What do you guys think of this? Let's go to our original restaurant, check it out, and then if it's no good, we can come back. Okay, we can come back here. Looks original, right? Look, all jokes aside, we are going to be in Macau later this week. It's going to rain from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's going to put a little monkey screw into our plans. Okay, but the plan is to go to Macau this weekend when it stops raining and spend a couple days in Macau. The hell? The hell? Oh, you can feed the pigeons. Oh, man. Y'all see this right here, man? Y'all can get this for $2. You pay $2, they give you 2 bags of pigeon feed. You see what I'm saying? This is the greatest business in the world. They got a little pigeon coop over here, And the people here don't want to feed their own pigeons, so they give the privilege of feeding their pigeons. Look, they go to the pigeon coop right here. You see their little pigeon coop right here? Okay, that's a literal pigeon coop. They give the privilege of feeding the pigeons, okay, to you. Okay, thank you, babe. So you gotta pay for the privilege to feed these boys right here. Boy, you got me messed up. I eat pigeons. I don't feed pigeons. Okay? I eat pigeons. I don't feed them. Okay? It's the opposite. They feed me. Okay? They got me messed up in the game. Okay? They got me messed up in the game. Okay? Thank you, good D. They feed me. Let's keep it moving. You think I'm gonna pay $2 and feed you, man? Come on, man. You must think I was born yesterday. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna order a pigeon. Let's keep moving. Where's this restaurant at? This restaurant a long ass walk. Ah. See, this is a nice restaurant right here. Cantonese food. This also looks very expensive. Oh, hell no. We not eating here, man. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Let's keep it moving, man. It's too bourgeois. Yo, hold up, man. Let me not be so cheap. This is actually a pretty nice place to have lunch. You know what I'm saying? Let me not be so cheap. This actually looks like a pretty classy place to have a lunch at. You know, look at all these tables out here. This actually looks like a pretty decent place. Look at this. This looks like actually a nice place to have lunch at. I'm gonna order pigeon, absolutely, man. I'm gonna order pigeon, and I'm gonna exit this restaurant when they serve it, and I'm gonna go eat the pigeon right in front of those pigeons on the ground. I'm gonna go eat the pigeon in front of them, okay? Because I'm petty like that. Yes, I'm gonna eat the pigeons in front of the pigeon. I'm just playing, guys. I don't even like to eat pigeons. 这入口在哪里啊？你知道这个餐厅的入口在哪里吗？这入口在哪里啊？你知道这个餐厅的入口在哪里吗？哎，你好，你知道这个餐厅的入口在哪里？我也不知道。你也不知道。How are you supposed to get into it? How are you supposed to get into the restaurant? Dude, what the hell is going on? By the way, these people are not eating from the restaurant. They brought their own chicken feet and chicken necks and sunflower seeds, man. They chilling. They brought their own, they eating chicken feet over there. This don't make no goddamn sense. What is going on over here? Look, I don't know what's going on over here, y'all. I'm not joking. Such a nice, fancy restaurant. I would actually like to have lunch here. I know, it's amazing. I actually want to have lunch here. This place is my vibe, y'all. All right, look, let me get this place is my vibe, y'all. All All right, look, let me look at the comments, everybody. Should we go and try to find the entrance? What y'all think? Man, Charlie, that's crazy, man. Thank you, Charlie, for the CA. I appreciate that. Should we try to find entrance? Thank you, CA. I appreciate you. Yes? Let me try to find entrance. This is like really nice. Charlie, thank you so much. Oh, it says don't step on the grass. Oops. Oops, I did it again. Hello?哎，这怎么进去啊？
是有门吗？
哦，开吗？你们现在？
开呀。
开好。那个门也开吗？开啊！所以我当时可以从那个门进来。好笨呐！能给我看一个菜单吗？谢谢。你们开到几点
2点。
啊，2点是吧？好。好。你们这都是预制菜还是现做的？
现做的。
都是现做是吗？好，我自己看一下。好，谢谢谢谢。Dude, we definitely having lunch here. Any objections? Any objections to having lunch here, everybody? Any objections? We look to have a pretty decent cell phone signal as well. How about we have lunch here? This looks amazing. It's not that expensive either. Every dish is like $12, $13, $20. Yeah. Should we have lunch here? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me get my setup. It's nice and AC'd in here. Because since we got the place all to ourselves, we don't have to worry about speaking a little bit loud and bothering other patrons. This has been definitely a very unique live stream. I didn't know it was going to be this empty, but we have the whole place to ourselves. And it just goes to show you, man, like when you're paying $15, $20 a dish, $8, $9, $10 a dish out here in China, you can eat at such a nice restaurant. Look at how nice this place is. Place is friggin' gorgeous. Well, there's just not a lot of people here, right? There's not a lot of people here. 我就在这儿吃，我就在这儿吃。哦，
扫码点餐哦。
好的好的，桌子上扫码是吧？
对的。
好好，谢谢。Beautiful. Let's go ahead and eat here. No objections, everybody. Let's go ahead and eat here. Leave a little nice memory here. All right, let me take out my battery pack. Let's go ahead and eat here. Oh. Nolan. Hold on. Let me tuck my chain in, man. I'm trying to lay low these days. You never know who's watching. Debo might be watching. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Let's look at what they have over here. Also open now that we've been in the ancient town all day. We finished the tour. I'll open it up to whoever wants to call in and chit chat. We don't have to worry about bothering the table next to us. 我能直接跟你点吗？可以吗？
最好是扫码点餐。
我扫码点餐，我手机没电。
好，
我能跟你点，可以吗？
可以。待会我们茶位费10块钱一位。
好，可以啊。
红茶、绿茶、菊花。
有普洱吗？
没有。
红茶、绿茶还有什么？
菊花。
菊花。红茶。
好的。
红茶。Order some tea. By the way, we got to give a shout out, man, for all y'all that sent something from the exclusive section. You guys have really helped with the viewership. This is how we get more viewers. All right, let me take off this hat. It looks silly. This is how we get more viewers, because the higher we go in the rankings, there's a lot of viewers here on TikTok who do check the rankings to see what kind of this table all weeble wobble and shit. It's a wobbly ass table. Man, thank you, Patrick Choi. Actually, every table is like this. All right. Oh, we gotta get my bib ready. That's right. Obvious, thank you. Gotta get my bib ready. That's right. You a real one. That's right. Gotta get my bib ready. Yakiniku. 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 All right, I'm going to read off what they have, guys. You guys let me know, because I've had, oh my God. 你们有这个5年的这个额头吗？今年？
没有。
今年没有。
刚才已经更新。
All right, so we have 这些东西都有，什么牛肉啊，什么这些东西都有，对吧？
是的。你就是说扫码的可以会清晰一点，它有些哭清的，就是扫码它会显示。
我是文盲，我不认字，懂我意思吗？看不懂。She tried to get me to scan the QR code to, she said, scan the QR code to order with your phone. I said, I want the human interaction. I said, I'm illiterate. I can't read. So when I opened up my QR code, I can't read. I'm illiterate. Okay, so let me order it with you. I want that human touch. I want that human service. She said, scan the QR code and order it yourself. I said, no, I want the human service. I said, I'm illiterate. I can't read what's on my phone. Okay, when you open up my phone, it ain't got nothing but pictures. It's like a baby scrapbook. Okay, I ain't got no words on it. When I send a message on WeChat and WhatsApp to my friends, I don't use English. I don't use Chinese. I use pictures. Okay, a man sitting on the toilet, that's a picture. That means I'm on the toilet right now. I can't talk. Okay? Literally, my message history is just full of pictures. Y'all think it's a joke. Y'all think this is a joke. I send gifts, exactly. Thank you, Mike. Y'all laughing. Y'all think it's a joke. Thank you, Mike. Mike, thank you so much. All right, look, man, let me be honest with you guys, man. This is a restaurant that's empty, so I don't really want to eat a lot of exotic stuff over here, man, because I don't know how long this exotic stuff has been in the back in the fridge, you know. I ain't trying to catch no food poisoning. Okay, so we're going to order some normal stuff. We're going to order some beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this eel looks real good. Look at this eel right here. You see that eel? Thank you, Jolie. You see this eel right here? The eel looks real good. Kind of want this eel. Okay? But I feel like if I eat the eel, I will be ill. Look at that rhyme right there, y'all. 哎，你挺过来。您有什么推荐的菜吗？您有什么推荐的？就是新鲜的食材。你们在后面有一些比较新鲜的食材，您有什么推荐的吗？
他们基本上来的话，客人点的最多的是这个。
哎，有个问题啊，你们在那个点评上面有券吗？
什么券？
大众点评上面，比如说90带100的那种券，没有，没有折扣是吧？
没有。
I just asked her if there was any coupons. She said no. OK， 这有什么推荐的？
你爱吃鱼吗？因为这个推荐这个鱼是比较多人点的。
这个鱼是吗？
嗯。其实还是要看你个人的喜好，爱吃什么对。
我喜欢。She asked me. I asked her what's good over here. She said it depends on your personal preferences. I said my personal preference is a coupon, and I know you ain't got that on the menu. So we're gonna have to ask for the next thing available. 我来个这个牛肉可以吗？这个有吗？这个新鲜吗？这个牛肉后面。
新鲜的。
来个这个牛肉。
好。
然后这个袋子新鲜吗？
不新鲜的食材我们是不会出的。
是吗？来个袋子。哇，这为什么有2个点，2个圈子？
这个我就不太知道。
好，我来一个袋子，这个也有蔬菜对吧？这里面有蔬菜对吧？
有这个。
好，我来个这个袋子，我来个牛肉。
好。
然后我再来碗米饭。
好。
可以吗？然后你这个汤。
汤是味上的。
汤是什么？
一味的。
一味，都现做的嘛，都是。
是啊。
I would really like to get a soup, man, but this soup expensive as hell, man. Never mind, no soup for me, man. I'm gonna drink my water and my tea. 就喝茶就行了。
好。
I'm gonna drink my tea today. 谢谢你。
一个牛肉，还有
一个牛肉，一个
袋子，还有一碗饭。
对，谢谢你。
不客气。
Thank you。
稍等啊。
好，谢谢。I paid $1.40 for this tea over here, man. I'm drinking the hell out of this tea, man. Give me all this tea. Bring the whole pot over here. Tea. I feel a little bourgeois, man. Got a little teacup over here. No, this is not usually me, you know. I'm usually steak and potatoes for life, man. This place actually making me feel kind of out of place. The good thing about it is there isn't a lot of bougie people around me, you know, very well-dressed bougie people. So the fact that I'm wearing this bib, looking like a 34-year-old baby, doesn't actually make me feel that bad about myself because there's nobody else here. See, I'm gonna drink this like an aristocrat. Watch this. I'm gonna drink this like an aristocrat. Watch this. Hold on, let me hold this so it don't fall over, okay? Let me drink this in an aristocratic manner, okay? Splendid. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who was that? Comments moving too fast. Who was that? Thank you, Derek. Drink this like an aristocrat. This ain't the Monkey Kang channel. This is the Sir Lord Kang channel. Okay, this is the Lord Sir Kang channel now from now on. Okay. Ah, beautiful. I feel outstanding. I'm just playing with you guys. All right, so after this lunch, I'm gonna spend lunch with you guys, and then after this lunch, I have to take a car to go to this village, like an actual village. I gotta do some filming there for a brand new episode we got coming up about the Diaolo's history. The reason we didn't go there this morning to go stream was because in a village, the signal isn't very good. So that's why we chose this place. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last 2 hours. It was a great. Thank you, Bay. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate you, Derek. Thank you, Derek. Thank you very much. It's air conditioned. That's right. It's air. That's nice. It's a nice place. It's air conditioned. It's bougie. No coupons. I don't believe her. There's got to be a coupon at this place. I don't believe what she's saying. Hold on 1 second. There's got to be a coupon. And by the way, when I asked her about the coupon, thank you, Rocky, she looked at me. She was like, huh? I said, 券, which means coupon. Is there a 券? She's like, huh? What's the name of this place? There ain't no coupon here. She was right. I just found the Chinese Yelp of this place. Thank you, Liz. Liz, it looks like our signal has settled down. Hold on now, don't disappoint me, man. Is this a tea bag or is this actual tea? Derek said, "Get the soup." 你在菜单再给我看一下。有一个粉丝叫我点汤。Derek said, "Get the soup." You know, 你们的汤新鲜吗？都现做的吧？
现做的。
All right, Derek. We'll get the soup, Derek. 我点一个汤吧。我的粉丝叫我点个汤。好。One of our viewers, one of our best viewers, tell me to get the soup. So 来个这个吧，松茸竹炖花椒，可以吗？好，来个这个。好，谢谢你，谢谢。Thank you, Rocky. Thank you. All right, we got the soup. The word of the day today. Let me think about it. I think the word of the day from now on should be decided by you guys. You guys should tell me what you want the Chinese word for, and then I will translate it for you. The word of the day should be determined by y'all. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate it. Thank you, Liz. Sunshine. Soup. The Chinese word for soup is tang. T-A-N-G. Tang. That's a Chinese word for soup. Tang. We had that for our word of it. Tang. T-A-N-G. See, we got a lot of spammers, man. We got spammers. You know, these spammers are very smart. So the spammers, they come into a live stream. Thank you, Zach and user. And they hide their username. And then they give you a message that says account suspension, or they'll say live violation. And then if you're going live and you see it, you're like, what the hell? It's really weird, right? So we've been having, oh, here comes Liz. I'm looking at it, Liz. Everybody watch the screen, because I think something is about to happen. Did Derek just leave? I like how Derek just stayed for 2 minutes and he just left. Derek was here for 2 minutes, told me to get the soup, and he just left. By the way, I was up till 3 a.m. last night, couldn't sleep. Thank you. By the way, I was up till 3 a.m. last night, couldn't sleep. Thank you, Liz. All throughout TikTok, different live streams as well, not just mine, which makes me feel better. And it means that I'm not being targeted. I don't know. It's a good question. By the way, I was making a comment a little bit earlier when, thank you, Liz, when Derek came in and told me to get a soup. And thank you, by the way, Charlie Lambert. Thank you for the CA, man. I appreciate you. So the way that you know you're at a Chinese restaurant that is, I don't want to use the word bougie, but a little bit more authentic than usual is I don't want to jeopardize people's businesses. Thank you, Mr. Ham. So, she's coming towards me. She's coming towards me. That soup probably out. She's coming towards me right now. Something is not right. 有什么东西没有？
不好意思，是这个汤，你点的这个汤现在是没有的。
没有是吗？它有什么？它什么汤有啊？
就是这个没有，其他都有。还有这个，还有这个呢？你刚才点的是这个袋子它是速冻的。因为海鲜之类是运过来的话，肯定是冰带过来的。
对。
它是现做的，但是这个是新鲜食物，是速冻的。
嗯哼。有没有？
有，就是说我不能理解你，就是我不
太理解你所说
的新鲜。
它解冻了吗？还是硬的像个石头一样的？
不，肯定会解冻。你要做的话，厨房肉拿出来解冻。
算了，别弄这个。这个牛肉有吗？
有。
牛肉不是冻的吧？
不是现做，这个现做的。
OK， 来个牛肉。
但是他今天早上回来会腌好，然后现在做这样子。
可以。
回来会腌好，然后现在做这样子。
可以。好，来个这个牛肉，然后我再点个别的。
这个馅呢就是新鲜的，还活蹦乱跳的。
好。
那看一下还点或者点其他的。
好。
那看一下还点或者点其他的。
那如果说这样的话，我就来个炒饭可以吗？我把这个取消掉。
可以。
你把这个你跟他说一下吧，他别已经开始做了。
没做。
OK。
待会我跟你确认好。
我来个这个，然后我来个。Hold up one second. Thank you, Liz. Hold up one second. So I'm gonna explain to you guys what just happened in a second. 来一个，你这米饭里面你推荐哪一个 ？Thank you, Liz. 你推荐哪一个？这些米饭，这些主食。
咸虾仁炒，对，这个。
来个这个。然后这个蔬菜你们有吗？
有。
蔬菜在哪？
有蔬菜，有上汤蔬，有生炒菜心啊，还有生菜啊，还有个白灼，也可以上汤，也可以上汤。白灼菜心可以吗？
不要，生菜可以吗？
白灼生菜。
蚝油生菜吧，
蚝油生菜，
来个蚝油生菜，来个这个虾米饭，这个就不要了。
这个
就不要，来个这个。然后呢，这个汤把它换成。
爱喝鸡汤吗？鸡汤爱喝吗？那个石橄榄炖老鸡可以吗？因为这个菜品也是比较多人点的。
有吗？
有。
那就来个这个吧。
好，一个汤，一个牛仔粒，还有一个虾仁炒饭，还有一个蚝油生菜。
好。Damn, that was like the SAT, y'all. Thank you, Liz. That was like a lot of multiple choice questions, man. That was like a lot of multiple choice questions and answers and shit, man. I feel like I'm back in school, man. I feel like that was the SAT, man. I feel a little bit dazed after this. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Liz. And we are moving up the rankings big time. Thank you, Gummy Bears. What's the Chinese word for beautiful, first of all? Before I answer the bougie, the Chinese word for beautiful is Mei. M-E-I. Thank you, Jolie. Jolie, thank you for the galaxies. Thank you, Vanessa. So the Chinese word for beautiful is Mei. Mei means beautiful. The Chinese word for bougie. The Chinese word for bougie is actually two words. Fu Kwa. Thank you, Eliza and Vanessa. You see how bougie sounds a little bit weird in English, and then fu kwa sounds like a little weird in Chinese? Fu kwa. So what just happened was she just came out and told me the soup that I ordered was not available. She told me to pick up different soup. I asked her what soup is good besides the coupon soup, which you ain't got that. You ain't got no coupon. Oh, she coming out. Okay. I thought she was about to come out again. So I said, I know you ain't got no coupon soup. Okay? So I ordered the chicken soup. She recommended the chicken soup. I ordered the chicken soup. And then, you know what I'm saying? I feel like drinking this whole thing just like this. But anyway, all jokes aside, she told me that the look, this is actually something I want to tell all the Americans back home. So if you're at a Chinese restaurant, if you're at any type of a restaurant, you have to understand that when you're eating frozen food, she told me that one of the dishes that I ordered, the meat is frozen. You have to make sure that the meat is thawed out before they put it into the fryer or to the cooking. You can't just throw a big lump of hard ass, ice cold, solidified scallops into a frying pan, right? That's not healthy. You're supposed to thaw it out for 3 hours or 4 hours before the day. So when she came out and she told me it was still frozen, I go ahead and pass on that dish. You gotta let it thaw out first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to get no food poisoning again, dog. This is not fun. I'm not trying to get no food poisoning again. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on the scallops. And I ordered a fried rice. I ordered a shrimp fried rice. Thank you, Liz. All right, so let me explain the tea thing again to you guys, because we got cut off. When you are at a Chinese restaurant and you're ordering tea, thank you, Liz, 99% of Chinese restaurants will give you tea in a tea bag. Okay, this ain't no Call of Duty, teabagging an opponent. I'm talking about an actual tea bag. What you want is actual tea leaves. That denotes that this restaurant is a little bit higher class and a little bit more bougie, a little bit classier. Okay? This right here, thank you, Liz, this has got actual tea inside. Thank you, Liz, this got actual tea inside. Oh, that's actual tea, all right. That's actual tea. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Wendy. We getting spammed again, everybody. See, look at the way the spammers are working. Y'all see that? We getting spammed again. And Kirby just caught it. Kirby just caught it again. Hey, Kirby, I gotta give you block rights. So you have mute rights right now. You can mute. I'm gonna give you block rights. Okay. After this live stream, I'm gonna give you the option to block in the future. Okay. I'm gonna open that. I'm gonna open that for you. Okay. Shayna also has it. Shayna just blocked it. Thank you so much, Shayna. I appreciate that. Whatever happened to Henry? I don't know what happened to him, but I tell you what, he ain't about to share in on this beautiful lunch that we're about to have together. Okay, I don't know what he having for lunch right now, but I know Henry ain't about to eat this beautiful lunch that we're about to have. Okay? Because when we eat a pigeon, he could be getting a leg, but instead, he's not eating the pigeon. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate it. Dude, it's kind of weird, to be honest, man. I'm the only person here. Probably take my shirt off and nobody will care. I'm the only person here. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. It's not that I wasn't compensating him. I compensate him at the fair rate for a young person. You understand? You got to earn your stripes in this world. Nothing is given. You understand? You don't think I could afford to pay people more? It don't work like that. People got to earn it. I believe young people got to go and earn it. Thank you, Just for Laughs. Thank you, Liz. Go, man. It's crazy. You know, also the other thing is, like, this is also something that I need you guys to understand. Thank you, Diane E. When you are doing what I'm doing on TikTok, which is traveling, she back again. What's the problem now? 没事了吧? Okay. Okay. All right. She back again. I got scared. I thought they ran out of something else. Oh, anyway, when you do what I do out here on TikTok and you're constantly traveling, it's extremely expensive. Like, there's a lot of hidden costs that you guys don't see when you're always traveling. Train tickets, airplane tickets. And I got to look at this from the perspective of a very, very, I got to look at this from the perspective of like almost like a business. My number one goal is to stay in business, meaning we got to be able to afford to be on the road. Because if we can't afford it, everything else goes. So this is why whenever we had an employee in the past, I always told them, man, I said, look, we are at the beginning of our journey. We are operating at a minimum. Okay, we need to be frugal on the road. Okay, we are staying in $17, $18 hotels. We're riding our bikes whenever possible. We're taking carpool. We're taking the subway. Like, we need to be frugal on the road because we need to stay on TikTok. We need to like keep this thing going. So this is why, like, besides the food part, the food is really important to me because I like to eat, but just being able to like stay in like cheap hotels and saving on transportation. Like, it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get here this morning. $12 for my car ride. Thank you, Liz. I'm showing it to you guys. My car ride this morning was $12 for an hour and 15-minute car ride, and $12. And the Uber would have been $30. So we're very frugal. Check this out. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. 89 yuan. Thank you, TS Bach. 89 yuan for our ride this morning. $12. Beautiful. Bougie on a budget. That's right. B-A-B. B-O-A-B. Bougie on a budget. B-O-A-B. No, thank you, TS Bach. All right, you guys want to call in? Anybody want to join in as guests? Always open to that. Anybody want to join in? Just call in. Liz, do you want to call? Oh, Liz is doing something right now. I don't think Liz can call in. Why are they taking forever with the bulletproof vest bill? That's right. That's right. That is right. All right, we're going to get one person in here. We don't want to make it too loud. We're going to get one person in here.
Hello, how you doing, sir?
What up, man? What up, Dunk?
It's actually Dunk Q.
Oh, Dunk Q. I'm sorry. I had a little bit too much donkey the last few
Man,
months.
I swear, I thought you were not gonna accept me into this life ever.
Are you a New Yorker?
No, I'm in Texas.
Oh, you in Texas? I love it.
Yes, sir. I'm in South Texas.
I love it, man. I love it.
Hey, I appreciate you so much, and you don't know how much you have deal with my I always stay up watching you, admiring you, all your shows and everything, all your man. I laugh my ass off with you, man. Every time you make fun of stuff, it's actually pretty good jokes, man. You're not too bad.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
May I ask you a question?
I never miss it, one of your shows.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What surprised you the most about China? Thank you, Jenny.
Man, wow. Wow, it's a whole different ball game from what, like you say, like the Western we used to. Every time we see the news, and it's always like, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just thanking my viewers. Please continue.
Okay, it's always, everything is so clean. The streets are so clean. It's a whole different stage. You know what I mean? Like, man, I love everything. Like everything you show to us, especially to me, every time I see you, is man. It's like, man, I do want to visit over there. It's a whole different think of the ways the Western think of China. They put on us so many negative things.
Right. You get a chance to come out here, you definitely got to come out here, man. I got to go visit Texas again. Last time I was in Texas was in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, San Antonio.
In San Antonio?
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Yes, I'm actually, to be honest, I'm actually from a small island of Puerto Rico. Woohoo!
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
love that.
sound. That's why I sound like. That's why I sound like Tony Montana.
So I was asking you if you were living in you sound like a New Yorker.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Beautiful. Well, the food is here, y'all.
Yeah,
I
I
think we're
can
about to
see,
dig into
man.
this thing because this thing does not look sorry at all, man. This thing looks good.
Man, and I love when you say shit.
Shit, this look good, man. Shit, this look real good.
Yeah. Oh my God, man! You make my nights every and even when when I wake up in the morning, straight up I look for my phone to look at if you're live because man, I
Appreciate that,
love your
man.
show, man. I love your show. I love everything. I love everything about you. Everything, bro. No, not in that way, but all your shows, man. I'm admire you big time, brother. Much respect for you.
Nah, man, no need to, definitely no need to admire me, but like I said, man, if you ask Oliver how I am in real life, if you ask my friends how I am in real life, this is exactly how I'm a silly guy in real life. Now, obviously, when I was in corporate America, I had to be serious.
Right,
I had to keep it together.
right.
But I'm not in that environment anymore. So I'm just being me, and it's been such a humbling experience to see that people actually, enjoy to see my real personality. So it's been the biggest
Man,
validation I could.
I'm
I
just like
appreciate.
you. I'm just like you. I'm like you said before in the other. I'm very. I'm a loner. You know what I mean? I'm very to myself. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have my college too. I got my degree too, and everything else. Man. But I would love to go that way towards you, man. I always look at your show, looking forward for your shows, man.
If you ever come out here, man, if you ever come out here, would you do it by yourself or would you come with family or friends? Would you do like
I
a
would.
solo trip?
Yeah, I'm always by myself, so I don't other probably if I go visit you, then it will be with you. But but yeah.
Well, stay on if you want. Stay on for as long as you want. I'm gonna start eating. Feel free
Thank
to
you.
chime in whenever. I'm
Bon
just gonna start
appetit.
eating.
Buen provecho.
Hold up, before you go, hold up 1 second. I know some Spanish. Hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second.
Okay, go ahead.
Gracias, amigo. Um,
De nada, amigo.
gracias.
De nada. Buen
Gracias.
provecho. Que te aproveche. Dios te cuide.
Thank you. Thank you, Rocky. All
Take
right, there
care,
goes
brother.
Liz right here. Liz just
Yeah,
joined. I didn't
take
think she
care,
was gonna
brother. I'll
join.
be out. Thank you. I'll keep watching your show right now. I'm gonna
Thank
be
you,
out.
Don.
Thank you. Be
Thank
safe,
you, Don.
brother. Be safe, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Rocky S. Rocky S. Thank you very much. All right, Liz, you're on.
What up, everybody?
What is up, Liz? Dude, what time is it where you are? You sound
Uh,
very hot. Or like 11
10:30.
o'clock.
It's 10:30.
10:30.
I'm
I love
still
it.
drinking coffee.
You're still drinking coffee.
I am
Thank you,
still
Greg.
drinking. This is probably why I don't sleep at night. I got to get through those invoices, man. I got to get the bank reconciliations. I got to get through the grunt work.
I don't even understand how you could do that when you're watching me on TikTok. Like, how does that not make you mess up and make a mistake?
No, I need that like background noise, like you've gotten me through so many work nights, but I really,
Appreciate it.
really just want to come on here and say that, it's so great to see you back on the live streams. I know you were going through a bit of a personal time with the death of your grandfather, and it's just great to see your face and to hear you laugh and make other people laugh. And I told you last night you have the best personality on this whole app. It's like you were talking about just being your genuine self, and that is what makes it so attractive for people that are on this app to join your lives and support you. And I think you were talking about, you had asked the previous person what I think what
Surprised you?
surprise. Yeah, I mean, like, I've told you that I'm a big history buff, and I think that's what makes your content like so amazing for someone like me, because you make China so relatable to when you went to that small town that was like, you called it like the Detroit of China.
Yes.
It was the
Yeah.
day that
Yeah.
you were
I
gonna go.
remember.
You were
It
gonna
was
take
in
a shit
Northeast.
in the
Yeah.
field. It was that day.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I
um,
did.
I
I
mean,
did. Yeah.
I like feeling that connection with people around the world, and you're able to do that on your live streams, not just with the history, but also just with the people and everyone. It just brings people together, and I love that about your live streams.
Yeah, yeah. To add on to what you said, first of all, man, thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. I don't think I have the best personality, but definitely the goofiest personality.
But that's
I
what
can.
that's what gets people in the door. You know, it's the history that keeps them there.
So this is a very intentional on my part because when I'm explaining a lot of history, you guys are. When I am streaming here on TikTok, it's extremely important for me. It's extremely important for me to explain complex Chinese historical concepts into simple, easy to understand things for Americans and relatable things for Americans. Because in the American education system, it is very, or it should be, because it's American history, but it's also very Eurocentric. It's also very European centric. It's American centric. What we learn about Asia is very, very limited in our curriculum. So
It's
if
very
you
limited to war.
what's that?
It's limited to war.
Right, limited to war, like mass casualty events, things like that, right?
Right.
So it's like just like very unfortunate periods of history. Whereas when we learn about Europe, we learn about the Renaissance, we learn about Isaac Newton, we learn about, you know, nice things. But a lot of things you learn about Asia is always through warfare, things like that. So when you're streaming here on TikTok and you're looking at all these things that happen, you have to work with an understanding that Americans don't have any background context for anything. They've
Absolutely.
never seen any of this before. They don't know anything about Chinese history. That is your starting point. And how do you make, I don't want to make this like into a master class or anything, but when I make the content, I am paying attention with one audience and one audience only, and that's Americans. Like that is y'all are the only people I think about. I don't mean to be, D-Sim and Peony. Thank you earlier for the roses. She lives in Europe, but the American people is my number one focus. The American folks back home, y'all are my number one focus. I'm always thinking about how to make content that delight you. Let me give you guys, I'm sorry to hijack what you were saying, Liz, because I'm so passionate about this. Thank you, Melanin. Last night I couldn't go to sleep. It was 2:30 in the morning. I couldn't go to sleep. There was a lot of things keeping me up last night. Not what I wanted to keep me up. I wish there was something else keeping me up, but unfortunately not. So I was laying in bed by myself thinking about some shit, okay? And I suddenly had an idea of a new type of content I want to bring you guys. What I do is immediately I write it down in my notebook. I have a little note on my phone with a new idea, and we just keep experimenting on bringing new ideas to life on this channel. So we're just always trying to innovate out here and bring good content, always working hard. And I think this is another thing that separates us from the other channels that do city walks in Asia and Europe is we actually have really good videos. Thank you, Rocky. Like people identify with these videos. Ooh, this is amazing. Shit, that looks amazing. That looks
I would
incredible.
also like to say that I think what makes you such a unique and attractive creator on this app and in your live streams is that because you were born in China and then you grew up with Chinese heritage, but you also have that American experience, so you speak fluent English. There are obviously other creators who travel all around Asia and do their live streams, but they do not have that context for the culture or for the history. And that is what makes you incredibly, incredibly unique. And I think that's why you just keep moving up in the rankings. You keep getting more followers. You keep getting more subs. People are so attracted to your live streams because you bring the meat to your lives. It's not just like people asking, you watch some of these creators, and I'm not bashing any other creators, like it is what it is. I mean, I think it's fantastic that they're traveling around Asia. I love it. But, I love to learn at the same time. And I want to learn about the culture. I feel like China has become so much more accessible to me as an American, and I would feel so much more comfortable traveling there, especially as a single female. And I feel like the Chinese government should be maybe paying you a little bit for promoting their country.
Still waiting for that. Well, my country is America, but I'm still waiting for that check. I'm still waiting for that check in the mail, by the way. Hey, Chinese government, when am I getting my check? Where my check at? Okay, make it out to the Monkey Kang in the amount of $1 trillion US. Okay?
You can be
Shit, 'cause I know
sponsored by
you
the
got it.
Chinese Communist government.
Yes, man. But yeah, where my check at? I want that check. In all seriousness, look, there's a to add to what you said, I love what I do. I'm gonna keep doing it for as long as my mind and physical body is able to do it. I'm gonna keep doing it. And like I said, I'm deeply spiritual. So with God's blessing, maybe one day we can be on the big TV screen via Netflix, and we can bring some documentary style shows to you guys. But that's up to God. That ain't up to me. All I can do is work hard. We'll see if the man upstairs has it in my future. I'm just gonna keep working hard. Thank you, Miss Taina. That's my philosophy in
I'll
life.
say one last thing. I feel like you should be required to wear the bulletproof vest bib during all meal times going forward. So maybe you could just take that one with you and put it in your backpack. What do you think?
I do. So
What?
yes.
You were wearing it last
Yes.
night, but I didn't
Hold
even
on.
notice that you were wearing it. Have you been
From
wearing it
now
all the
on,
time? It's hilarious.
yes, after the show is over, I'm putting it back into the plastic bag. Okay? Guys, don't do this with something else. Okay, don't get no ideas. Only do this with the bib. Don't reuse other things, okay? All the men that are watching, don't reuse other things, okay? Thank you, Melanin. Be smart, okay? Don't try to save $1 here or there. Don't be smart. But with this thing right here, after I'm done, I'm gonna fold it up. I'm gonna put it back in here, and then the next meal that I do, I'm gonna put this right around my neck again. Okay? I'm gonna do this again. You're absolutely right.
It's absolutely, it has to be a thing now because it really does look like a bulletproof vest. And that's what I thought it was last night.
Hey, love you, Liz.
I love you too. Enjoy your meal,
I
man.
just want to say thank you very much.
Of course, I'm always
Thank you so much, 'cause I know
so
you're
happy
busy.
to support you and to give you gifts because I want to see you succeed, my friend.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. I
right.
appreciate it very much. Thank you, Liz. Thank
Of
you.
course. See ya.
Bye-bye, Liz. Bye-bye. You should be getting a lot of new followers too via TikTok. You show out like
I
this.
don't know how to stop being on here. How do you do that? Oh.
I got you. Thank you, Mark. All right, everybody, time for me to eat. All the food is out. This is the fried rice. Golly, this is a lot of rice. This for one person? Let me look at the menu again, see how much this is. It's only $8 for this fried rice. You ever get like a dish so big it makes you a little bit nervous? I'm like, how much is the check gonna be? You ever get like a pizza so big you gotta be like, let me get the menu again. Let me look at the price again. Let me double check the price again. You ever do that? You know what I'm saying? That's what's happened to me. You 饿吗？你饿吗？你吃过了？ I just asked her if she was hungry and she wanted to sit next to me. Maybe I asked her if she said she ate already. If she said she didn't eat, I was gonna use this bowl and break her a little piece off of this fried rice. I'm serious, man. I was gonna share my rice with her. We might have to take this to go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Man, there's so many people who support the channel, man. Like Lee, Charlie, Kenneth, you know what I'm saying? Like Derek, there's countless people. Lori, Jennifer, Tammy, all my moderators. And this is the reason why I'm able to do this. Now, the soup right here is actually a very prototypical Cantonese soup, Greg Robertson. It's a chicken feet soup made with pork and olives. Okay, this is y'all's favorite right here. Oh, this is a nice chicken right here. This is a chicken that got a little pedicure. This chicken done got a pedicure. Look at that, the nails all nicely trimmed. Little pedicure chicken over here. Y'all see this right here? Man, there we go. I see that comment, Liz. Comment moving fast. Let's try this pedicure chicken. Last thing you want is to eat a chicken and to bite into a nasty ass fungus nail. Thank you, Nana. And you guys notice something else, by the way, in all seriousness, you guys notice that sometimes, ever since I came back, some evenings here for me, some morning time, like maybe a couple times a week, I actually take the evening off. I don't stream. You guys notice that? Because in China, there's a saying called 细水长流, which means a thin river stream is actually what flows the longest. So I've been trying to make sure that mentally and physically I could be fresh and do this with you guys for a long time. I don't want to burn myself out. So I'm not going to take days off. I'm going to try to not take days off, but I am going to try to take a couple of evenings off every single week, where I can go and just like get a massage, get a quiet dinner by myself and just think, edit a video. So I have been trying to do that a little bit. Yeah, man. No, Power Lab, I eat everything. I took out the bone. I ate the skin. I took out the bone. The soup good as hell. However, this is my example when I tell you I don't eat pork. This is pork. Okay, y'all see these nice juicy pork pieces. They look very good, but I'm not gonna eat them. Courtesy of Pulp Fiction, I do not eat pork. They go to olives. So they use real olives here. Man, this restaurant is kind of nice. Real olives. We'll get the rest. We'll get some more soup, and it's time to start eating. Where am I in China? I'm in southern China, in Guangdong, in Cantonese province, and Pugs as well, and another big supporter of the channel, Miss Pugs. How many people supporting the channel? How much is this dinner tonight? Probably like $40. This is lunch for me, not dinner. This is like 40. I got another dish. I kind of regret ordering this. Look at how much sauce they slabbed on this vegetable over here. Look at all this sauce. Yeah. Man, that's enough soup for me. That's enough soup. Let's get in on this. Our moment of truth. Let's try this fried rice. I see what they did with this fried rice. So in American Chinese restaurants, they have something called shrimp fried rice. Here at this restaurant, they have a special type of Cantonese fried rice called dry shrimp fried rice. Check out the shrimp that they use here. This is very different from what you buy at your local China City or China Buffet, the Chinese restaurants in your neighborhood. This is dried, salty shrimp. So this is actually not very chewy like what you would have with this is not the same texture as a fresh shrimp. This has been dried. All the liquids, all the water, all the fluids are now sucked out of this shrimp. It's been dried in the sun, so when you chew it, it almost tastes like a little Dorito. Same context as like the same texture as like a Dorito chip. Very salty, but very good. It's a very good snack. It's also a very good Chinese snack. Beautiful. Very good with beer, indeed. Get some more of y'all in here. And then more chatters in here. We could chat. Ah. What's up, Michelle?
It's really you in there.
Lena, I don't eat pork because Pulp Fiction told me it was a dirty ass animal. That's why I don't eat pork. Because they said pork is a dirty ass animal, and I watched Pulp Fiction when I was a very young boy. I was very impressionable. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Rocky S. and Peony. I was very impressionable young boy. And when Samuel L. Jackson said, I don't eat pork, and what's it called? What's the actor's name? Well, Vincent in the movie says, why you don't like pork? He says, because pigs are dirty ass animals. Ever since then, I said, damn, that's a good ass point. That's a good ass point. And you know what else I said to myself? This is how you know I shouldn't be eating pork. I said, look, Jewish folks don't eat pork. The people in the Middle East, Arabic folks, Muslims, also don't eat pork. And they don't really get along with each other. But they agree on not eating pork. Maybe I shouldn't eat pork either. If two people that don't even like each other, they don't eat pork, maybe I shouldn't eat pork either. You know what I mean? John Travolta, that's the actor's name. True fact, right? True fact, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, like if it's like two people that don't like each other and they agree on something, that something is probably true. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that pork from now. And also, but the biggest reason is my daddy doesn't eat pork. My dad does not eat pork because when he was younger, in his mid-20s, late 20s, because he grew up so poor, my dad went on an eating binge and he ate a lot of freaking pork. And he had what's the name for that? What's the American word for that? He had appendicitis. Is that the word for it? Appendicitis? Yeah, he had appendicitis. Maybe it's not because of the pork, but certainly because he was eating too much meat. Okay, so when he was like in his late 20s, he had appendicitis. And my dad has eaten very little pork ever since then. So as a kid, I learned that from my father. And I don't want no goddamn appendicitis. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from that. There's appendix. Exactly. Appendicitis. Man, I got a 5th grade education, man. I don't know what an appendix is. I just know you don't want it to burst. Dog, I got a 5th grade education, bro. I have a 5th grade education. Come on, man. And Nana, I appreciate the galaxy earlier, Nana. There's too many of you guys to thank, man. Mike, way too many people to thank. Diane, Lori. A new video coming out this week. All right, we're gonna get some more people in here. We'll get him in here. Thank you, Carl Lover.
What's going on, brother?
What up? Hey, what up, dog? Hey, listen, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Charlie.
Oh, I got you.
Seriously,
I got you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for doing all this live.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Hey, man, have you
Now, what's
gone
on your
up to
mind,
like,
sir?
have you gone up to like a Chinese person and just started speaking English and be like, I don't speak Chinese at all?
I feel like that would be actually very helpful to get me out of certain situations, like arguments, but I've never done that. I've actually never done that.
Really?
I don't think I've done. The reason I don't do that is because I can't bring myself to do it. Because I'm actually proud of the fact that I could speak Chinese. Thank you, Car Lover and Rocky. I'm proud of the fact that I can speak the local language and I can communicate with them. So I don't know. I've never been able to bring myself to do it. You know? But I got a 5th grade education over here in China, man. So when they hear me, they're like, this guy's a dummy. That's what they think to themselves when they talking to me like this guy's a dummy.
Man, I got a kindergarten grade education in China. I'm still learning my tones.
No, you got a fetus grade education. You still in the fetus. Okay. Kindergarten. My kindergartens could actually spell. They could actually speak. They could actually write simple ass words. Okay, you got a fetus level education in Chinese. Okay, you ain't got no kindergarten education. Come on, man.
Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. You shoot me down like that.
Nothing but love, baby. I appreciate you.
Oh, we gotta love it.
All right, let me eat in peace, Charlie. You stay on, but I'm gonna eat in peace, okay? Let me take this big ass bite in peace. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, eat in peace, all right.
Look, Gio, are you on? So Gio sent me a TikTok DM. He said, dog, you make a Big Mac sound like a gourmet meal. The lettuce, how could I thank you? The lettuce is packed with a punchy, salty flavor that when you put it in your mouth, it fills the entire corners of your mouth with a strong, spicy sensation. Okay? You can't believe it. You want to take the next bite to see if your taste buds are lying to you or if the lettuce is really this good.
You're
Guy
doing too much.
Fieri. I know I am. Guy Fieri, Gordon Ramsay, move aside. A new food critic who drinks his tea like this is coming to a town near you. Oh, heavy ass tea jug. Look at this. Ah. Charlie Lambert, tell the people what you have for dinner.
You ain't gonna like it.
What you have
So,
for pork?
yeah, pork.
Thank you,
I had some-
Sonia.
I had some ham actually.
So,
Ham and
I know what
eggs
you know.
today.
You going to work in the morning?
No, I'm done with Willits, so I'm waiting for the next job right now. Hopefully the casino's gonna go up. Get that done.
Wait, so when you're in between jobs, you just sit on your ass all day and do nothing?
Pretty much.
Dude, I'm done. I'm not doing TikTok no more, man. I'm gonna go and get the job. Dad, I'm done with this shit. I'm gonna go get the same job that Charlie Lambert has. This is some bullshit.
You can pay $2
Okay.
grand a week, man.
No, this is some bullshit. Okay, this is some bullshit. Y'all ain't gonna see me on TikTok no more, man.
Gotta join the trades, man.
I'm done. This is some bullshit. So how long you gonna sit on your ass for? Dad.
Well, right now I'm gonna be first on the list, so probably not too long. Probably like a couple weeks or so. Sometimes it happens for a month. Just depends.
You gonna sit on your ass for a couple of weeks
Yeah.
and get paid? They pay you for this?
A little.
Thank you, Pitbull.
Not as much as I'm working.
Thank you, Pitbull Dad. I'm in the wrong profession. That's unbelievable. I love it. Congratulations, man. I'm happy for you, bro. Tune into TikTok a little bit more while you sit on your ass every day, okay?
Pretty much, I'm starting to edit your videos more because that 2-hour drive got to hell with me.
You see this guy's comment? Everybody, y'all see this comment of this guy? Y'all see this comment from this guy? Okay? He's saying I have a pyramid scheme. Do I sell anything to you guys? Do I sell anything like merch? Do I sell any classes to you guys? Do I sell any investments to you guys? Okay?
You sell yourself.
Okay? What the hell he talking about? You know, I actually make it a point on TikTok not to sell anything. That's actually one of my principles. Don't battle and don't sell anything. Thank you, Rocky S. Seriously, that's one of my models here on TikTok. Don't battle and don't sell anything until one day I find the right product that suits our brand.
You
I don't
find
think
the
you
right
guys
product
be-
yet or no?
Yes, we have actually. Yes, we have. I'm going to keep it a surprise for you, though. We're not going to tell you guys. It's a surprise. We have identified the product that suits our brand. Okay? We're not going to tell you guys yet. We're working on it. Panda and I are working very hard on it. We're working very hard. He said, sell the bulletproof beer.
He's gonna grab some sticks over at China and write "boom boom" on it and sell them for
Right.
$10
boom.
pop. Yeah, boom boom.
I would just tell you guys this. What we're about to sell, the ladies are going to love it because I think our audience is probably 60% female, 40% male. You know what's interesting, guys, is that our videos that I put on TikTok, 65% male viewers, 35% female. But with the live streams, it's the complete opposite. Over 60% female, 40% male. So,
It's an interesting algorithm.
yeah. So I think the women are gonna be very happy with what we're building here. Not cosmetics. It's not. I ain't trying to be the next Jeffree Star over here. Okay, we ain't gonna do. Come on, look at this. Look at this. Does this look like a face that could sell cosmetics?
I mean, we
Does this look like
could use some
sell
work.
cosmetics? That could use some work. That's indeed. All right, let me eat. Let me eat, Charlie.
Yeah, I better let you eat. You're gonna be there for hours.
Look, I feel so bad, man. This waitress is standing there. Whole restaurant empty. Why don't you just sit? I'm telling you to go sit. 坐一坐，你这样站着，坐一坐，坐一坐。
Tell it to relax.
哦，你坐一坐，你一直这样站着。好吧，好。I said, why don't you go sit down, man? There ain't nobody here. I don't need any service. I'm the easiest guy to serve. Bring me my food and bring me my check. I'm the easiest guy to serve in this world. Bring me my food and bring me my check. You ain't gotta stand there the whole time. Kind of scaring me, to be honest, man. Standing there. I feel like I'm in
Hey,
prison.
she's your personal bodyguard right there, man. That's why you get the vest on.
I know you like this. I know you like this, baby.
You can't make it custom.
Yeah, they gotta stand. They gotta stand, man. It's a tough job, by the way. Making people stand all day.
I hope she has a thick sole on her shoes.
Ah. Let me give you guys a take on this food, man. I feel like this food is very good. There's one problem with this food that is unfortunately symptomatic of a lot of Chinese food in America as well. Y'all see me keep reaching for my water? This soup
Salty as hell.
salty as hell. It's very salty. I keep having to drink water.
It's like that other food you had.
Yeah, very, very salty. I'm running out of water too. This is all I got. That's all the water I got.
There's a lot of food left too.
I know.
They don't got water? They just got tea?
They got water, man, but I'm very particular about my water. That's one of the few things I'm very particular about is water. And I'm going to explain to you guys why I'm so particular about water. When I was a kid growing up in China, I was always taught from my teacher, never drink water out of the tap. And there was this one time I wanted to challenge my teacher. And I was like, what's going to happen if I drink water out of the tap? I'm going to do it. And I drank water out of the tap. And I was sent home with food poisoning. I'm serious. I had diarrhea from drinking. This was like in 1996, 1997. So ever since then, because it happened to me as a kid, ever since then, I've developed like a little phobia when it comes to the cleanliness of water. So I'm like very, very particular about where my water comes from because of this episode I had as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man. This water is extremely important. Water is very important. Okay?
I can see it.
You know what I'm saying? Go to the doctor. It's like, man, this kid look like he got dysentery. What seafood did he eat? Nah, he ain't eat no seafood. He just drank some water. Like, oh, okay.
That water contaminated.
Oh, I hear you tapping on your mouse. You are on the hub. Chill out with the hub, dog. I hear the mouse in the background. Chill out with the
What you
hub.
talking about? I ain't on hub.
Dude, you are the only person connected to TikTok right now. You the only guest. I hear the mouse click. You are on the hub. I hear the clicking.
I'm just editing your video.
Who is on the hub?
You do too much.
Too much. And I'm telling you, you on the hub. People know the truth. All right, let me eat.
What you gonna do after this?
I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work.
Oh,
Go to sleep, right?
I gotta go work.
Yo, hold up, man. Hold up. Derek, Charlie, hold up 1 second. Gender ratio is messed up. Gender ratio, we ain't got no female representation. Okay? Kamala just lost last week, man. We can't have this female representation in this room. Okay? We can't have the women be mad and take a second L in the same week. Okay? We gotta get some female representation. Diane, you need to call in, Diane. I don't see you on the list. Diane, you need to call in if you want to join. I'm trying to accept you right now. I don't see you.
You too scared.
how was that soup?
Fantastic. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate you. Here goes the soup right here. Thank you for the nourishment. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I wasn't going to order. I like how as soon as you came in here, the whole tone of the room became a lot more serious. I feel like I'm talking to my CO, my commanding officer. You know what I mean? As soon as Derek comes in, the whole room just becomes more serious. You know?
Oh, so I'm just a clown then.
You clowning around.
I see how it is.
Charlie, you more like a bunk mate. Somebody I would serve in the trenches with. You know? Derek is more like a commanding officer. You know?
That's right. Get that soup.
Diane keeps on telling me she wants to call in, but she's not calling in. I don't understand how this works. I'll keep eating. Yeah, roaming cowgirl, I'm not gonna have you on, man, because I'm not sure what you're gonna say. You might get me in trouble on TikTok, so we could chat offline. But thank you, Sylvia. I'm not sure that I want you to, be on here. No, we could chat offline.
Oh my god.
Well, that sounds.
Diane said it. What time is it where you guys are?
Midnight.
10:03.
How was y'all's weekend? How was your weekend, Derek?
Oh man, it was good. My kid's 22nd birthday. Went out and got smashed with him. Ate a bunch of seafood today. Had a good weekend so far.
Where at? Where did you eat seafood at?
This place called Shucks. Had 2 pounds of crab. Ate a bunch of oysters.
That sounds so good.
Real good.
Yeah, it was good. We did these oyster shooters. It was like some kind of Bloody Mary mix, super hot with oyster in it. Little shooters.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Do you guys have to go to work tomorrow?
Man, I work every day.
I don't.
You do. Is tomorrow a federal holiday?
I don't know what's tomorrow.
Veterans Day? Remembrance Day?
Oh yeah, tomorrow's Veterans Day.
Yeah. Nope. Even if I was working, that'd be a no.
Tomorrow's you guys don't have to go to work tomorrow?
I mean, yeah, work every day, but it is Veterans Day
Holiday?
every day.
Oh. Well, I should treat tomorrow like a weekend day. Wow. Liz is back. Thank you, Liz.
This time of day is the only day my phone don't ring.
Tomorrow you don't even gotta go to work. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. I don't even understand why she's working. That don't make no sense.
Real estate, probably. I know some stores stay open. Or all, I don't know.
I know you can't stay. You a busy man. Feel free whenever you want to go. Just leave us. Okay, I know you're a big boss. You can't stay. Okay.
This time of night. This is the only time of night my phone don't ring.
And you're spending it with me.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, spending it with me and the person laying next to you right now.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, we need to get some female representation in here.
You just trying to get numbers, Daniel.
He's already got numbers. He don't need that.
I like Derek, man. Stay on, Derek. I like Derek. We need some female representation.
You know, there was this one time, Daniel.
I'm China. 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 Big country in Asia. China.
Daniel, I forget where you were this one time. And you were looking in this building. And you wouldn't show us what you were looking at. Boy, I could see it all over your face. But it was good. I know it was good.
Yes, it was an adult store. It was an adult store. That was in where was that?
It was super busy.
It was that
middle
was in
of the night.
Senshi Province.
Yeah.
That was in somewhere in Senshi. It was an adult store. 24 hours. I looked in like Columbus discovered America.
Yeah,
I ain't
you
never
did.
seen something that I go in there, man.
It was like a 5-minute pause.
Yeah, 5-minute pause. I looked in, I was never the same. I messed up for life. Took all my listen to me, everybody. I was a very innocent young man before I looked in there.
Okay.
No, laughing at. I was a very innocent young man with a very pure heart. Okay? And then when I looked in there,
that chopstick got longer.
You needed God when you looked in there.
I'm telling you, I was a very innocent boy. I don't even know these people. Man. Everybody who's watching, I don't even know. What the hell are you talking about?
It was the drool out of the corner of your mouth that gave it away.
I mean, I don't even know these two people. I don't even know who they are. They sound I don't even know who they are.
I'm sure he bought a few magazines.
Oh, it wasn't no magazines. I've had magazines before.
Oh, VHS thing?
Okay, it was something else.
These were live flesh and blood magazines.
Hey, I don't know these two people. Change the topic. I don't know these two people. Right, everybody, I don't know these two people, man.
And then directly
I
after,
don't know these two people.
Directly after that, he took us into some dark alleys.
Oh yeah,
You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know these people. Laughing and shit. I don't even know who these people are. I don't remember no dark alleys either.
Oh man, I gotta find that video again.
You ain't gonna find it because it don't exist. Let's get some female representation. This why some female representation.
Well, we got too many dudes. Sausage fist. Oh, now we gotta watch our manners.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Shh. Everybody.
Hi,
Shh.
ni hao.
Ni hao, look.
Hi,
I'm
ni hao.
ignoring. I'm ignoring these two fools over here. I'm gonna talk to you, D Sim. I don't know these two people.
I'm still laughing. I heard what they said. You're innocent.
Lying. I heard what they said
Yeah.
too. They be lying.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Okay, thanks. How are you?
From now on, I ain't gonna call you D Sim no more because you're British. You got the lovely accent. I'm gonna call you my childhood crush, Hermione Granger. Okay, we're gonna call you Hermione from now on. Okay, I know it sounds kind of corny. I'm gonna call you Miss Granger from now on. Miss Granger. Miss Granger.
Miss
Thank you,
Granger.
Liz. I'm gonna call you Miss Granger from now on. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Rocky.
Oh, thanks for the gifts. Thanks.
Donna
Wow.
and Liz Granger. No, Amanda, I cannot have you call in. I don't know what you would say. Okay? We could talk offline between us. Thank you, Sonia and Liz.
Hey, we need cowgirl in here.
No. No, we do not. No, we do not. Hey, this Chinese person is like, today, Chinese person just said in Chinese, today's live stream is so action-packed. That's what she just said. Basically, because of this nonsense that we're talking about right now. See, look, we are embarrassing ourselves in front of the Chinese people that are watching us. We're supposed to represent America in the best light. And this is the stuff that they're watching on TikTok. We embarrassing America right now.
Yeah, but we're in China.
You need to
Not
look.
yet.
Listen to me. Charlie, go right now. Go on Google and whip out the Constitution. Go on Google the Constitution and just start reading it. Start reading the Constitution of the United States of America. Just start reading it from the top to the bottom. Just start reading it. Okay?
Yeah, freedom of speech. Is that where that starts?
All right, yeah, somewhere right there.
America look good in front of all the Chinese people that are watching. Okay? They're embarrassing themselves. They're embarrassing themselves.
Let me see.
They're embarrassing themselves.
Where were you before you were eating? I think I didn't see the notification. So, where were you before you got to the restaurant?
Oh, so Granger, thank you, Liz. I was walking around this place called Chikan Ancient Town, and there's nobody here except me. Maybe 20 other people here, maybe 30,
Wow.
40 other people. We had the place basically all to ourselves. It's a place built by the overseas Chinese people that came back here to China. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Rocky. A long time ago. A lot of the buildings here are over 100 years old. So we had a good time, and I'm pretty sure Tammy recorded it.
Yes,
Thank you, Rocky.
yeah, she does. That's really great. I'd actually like to thank Tammy because when you're not on or you've had a few days off, I've actually written to her, and she's like let me know what's going on, where you've been or if you've been ill. So I'd like to say a big thanks to Tammy for keeping me up to date with everything. She's great.
She's amazing. I think
Yeah.
she's asleep right now. She's amazing.
All right.
She's an amazing human being. I am indebted to her. Seriously, I'm indebted to her. She's an amazing. Shit. This is the last piece of beef. Enjoy this beef. We're gonna do what we always do with the last piece of the meat. We're gonna savor it.
So do you always eat the meat
You can see
first?
the pepper on it. Thank you, Carmen. What happened? Right here, man.
Thanks for the gift.
What happened when I let Charlie Lambert on?
It's like Steve Urkel. Did I say that?
Be walking out like
Dude,
Stevie
I'm
Wonder.
bored,
Nothing
like-
just happened here. Don't see anything.
Very good. Thank you, the farmer. Dude, I'm gonna have to see how this filming goes this afternoon, man. Maybe I'll take a rest this evening. Because
Did you at least charge the drone?
I did charge the drone.
All right, good.
Check this out. This is why it's so tiring to do this, because this book bag doesn't look that big. It's heavy as hell.
Oh, you got that one.
Daniel, I just smashed my DJI. Had to send it in.
What is that?
Oh, that's a drone. That's a DJI drone.
Is that a bubble around the gimbal?
It looked like it.
Yes. Well, it comes with the DJI drone, bro. I don't know what you be buying in America. It comes with the drone. It's free.
Oh, it's just a cover to hold it. Oh, I thought you threw it like that. Okay.
Cover. Damn, DJI is not giving Americans protection for their gimbals? They're sending it good money.
Yeah, but not when they're flying.
No. So much equipment we have to carry in order to do our shows. I love it though. So put all this stuff back. And I ran out of insurance on my drone, so I have to fly very carefully. If I crash,
I was going to say, don't you need like a permit or something down there to fly it?
I don't need a permit, but I had insurance on it in case I crash it, but it just ran out. It just expired.
I'm just using mine for the first time. We'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna finish this bite. I'm done, man. No beef, no meal. I'm done. I'm gonna finish this big bite. I think I'm done. I'm not gonna take this away either. I did a pretty good job. I finished pretty much 65 to 70% because I need to go to a village. I'm not gonna carry all this stuff with me. And what time is it? 2:15. I'm gonna do some good filming today. Yes, thank you. Victoria, thank you.
Of course. There goes my phone again, Daniel. Gotta go. Talk to you later.
I'll see you later, man. I appreciate you.
Later, dude.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Derek. 谢谢可爱，谢谢。I ain't got no beef left.
Oh no. Any
What time
pork?
is it in Germany right now?
In Germany, it's just after 7:15 in the morning. 7:15 a.m.
Are you going to work today? Today?
I'm not working. No, I'm not working, and yeah, I've been up for the last few hours.
Just chilling. Living the
I'm
life.
just chilling. Yeah,
You just chilling. Living life.
Oh, love it.
I'm happy for
something
you.
like that. Yeah.
That's the best.
Beautiful. You and Charlie Lambert doing the same thing. He ain't working either. He just chills every day. He doesn't work either. He doesn't work.
Alright.
I'm working right now. I'm working on your video right now.
You're working on the hub. You're working on the hub. You ain't working.
No,
You're working on
man.
the hub.
I'm in DaVinci right now, and I'm working the hell out of your video.
Oh, that's the name now. Da Vinci, huh? Thank you, Liz.
That's the code name.
Can I have to check 买单，你给我看一下那个账单。给我打一张账单出来行吗？谢谢。I told her to please give me the check. I want to see what the damage is.
I'm asking if she takes coupons.
I did ask her. You missed
Oh.
it. I did. She said no coupons at this place because it's too bougie. No
Oh.
coupons here.
And he didn't believe her. Yeah, he searched
I
it up
checked it
on
for
his phone
myself.
too.
That's right.
Oh no, that's not good.
Sad day for coupons.
It's all good. Charlie, I appreciate you.
We gotta make another episode of that.
You know, I rate this meal, to be honest, man, I rate this meal.
7.
Yeah,
6.
I was going to say 7 out of 10. Thank you, Rocky.
Yep,
I rate
7.
this meal 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I've had
If it
better.
wasn't so salty, I guess.
If it wasn't so salty, that's right.
What's on the
Now I
plate
know.
in front of the camera?
What's that?
What's on the plate in front of the camera? What's left on this plate?
What's left on my plate?
yes.
Oh, it's just a mushroom. There's a bunch of mushrooms.
Oh, Daniel
Yeah.
going to do shrooms now. Man.
Right, for a touristy attraction, this is pretty good. Man, that was a big ass bill.
Why is it yellow? It's like they handed you a ticket.
yeah.
Finding you for eating all that food.
这个是茶，
他们已经收了茶了，茶位费，然后就有一个字。
Damn, Daniel gonna be streaming in prison now. You don't figure out how to pay this bill.
哦，对对。
那你们算什么？你算什么？
I gotta take out my calculator and double check real quick because I feel like they did the math wrong.
You can't do it in your head?
Oh, dude, you're right. 非常的对。
他只是这样列出来，知道食物是多少。
You were right. I got a fifth. 我只上了5年级。I only got a fifth grade education. Sorry. I only got a fifth grade education. 5年级，只上了5年级。来扫我吧。
好
312是吧？
对。
谢谢你，谢谢你。你先扫我200，你先扫我200，然后再扫我112，因为我这个外卡。
少200。
对，先扫200。Do 200 first. Save me on my credit card transaction fee, and then we go. See, we can't use a coupon, but we gonna save the credit card transaction fee. 200. Total is 312. We're gonna do 200 first, and then 112. As long as you stay under the 200 limit, you don't need to pay 3%. Thank you, Peachy. 好，这是200。好，对了。再弄112。
好。
谢谢。
好，谢谢你。
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. 我留下来。
哎，可
I'm
以。
gonna keep this as a souvenir. I'm gonna keep this as a souvenir, bro. Bill is bigger than my head. Look at this. A very nice looking bill over here. Look at that. Ah,
I think that's why the price is higher. Paying for the bill more.
this is actually a very. Look, for a touristy attraction, nothing was really marked up that crazy. It's not that bad. I'm happy with this meal. And I got a soup too. So 40, 43, 44 dollars. Yeah. 3 nights of hotel for me, by the way. Hey, this thing is actually no two nights of hotel for me. 2.5 nights of hotel. I'm putting more of an emphasis. Ever since I had food poisoning, I said to myself, I'm gonna put more emphasis on eating healthy and eating good food when I'm on the road because I am not about to have food poisoning again. I'm gonna have a little bit more of this tea. I'm gonna have one more cup and I'm out
Not
of
when
here.
they don't regulate the vendors down in the street markets.
Right. So
Yeah.
from a food quality perspective, right?
You've been very lucky with the hotels. I think you've been very, very lucky.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Sorry. You've been very lucky with the hotels, the prices, and
With the hotel. I thought you said hot towels. I said, man, last time I heard hot towels, I was at the what's it called? I was at the
sorry, I got such a bad
Like, where
accent.
am I? Towels.
I mean, I can understand you. Daniel he's on a different
This ain't
page.
that type of stream now. I was like, this ain't that type of live stream. I said, what?
You wasn't very lucky with one hotel. He didn't have water.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't have water.
Yeah, you didn't have water in that one hotel. You just had
Right.
jugs.
Right. And you know, hey, I'm gonna conclude. I'm actually gonna tell you guys a story about that hotel. I'm very proud of this story, and that'll be our concluding thought today on this live stream because I'm on 6% battery. That hotel did not have water that night, but I still chose to check in because by the time I finished my live stream, it was already 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, okay, where am I supposed to go? Like, where am I supposed to go, right? Like, so I stayed there for 2 nights, actually. What they told me, what they were going to give me a full refund. They said, you could stay the 2 nights. I think it was 2 nights. They said, you could stay for 2 nights. We'll give you a full refund. You could still stay. And the water came back the next morning, I think. I had to let the water run for a little bit because I don't know what they put in the water. So they said, I'll give you a full refund. So, and they communicate with Panda because Panda's the one who books the hotels for me. She's the one who books it. So Panda was messaging me. She was like, go and get your refund. I said, what refund? She said, the hotel is willing to let you stay for free for 2 days. I said, okay. So by the time I finished my stay and I left that place, I actually didn't ask them for a refund. I paid for it. So I'm very frugal, but I'm not idiotically frugal. You know, there's some things I don't want to take because the way I thought about it for the next couple of days as I was staying there, I was thinking about, I was like, this is actually a decent hotel. They didn't have water because the city was doing construction on the pipes. So it wasn't something that they could control. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't really want to take advantage of the situation and like bilk a small business out of some income. So I just paid for it, but I could have gotten a full refund. And Panda kept on reminding me, she was like, did you submit a refund request on your app? I was like, I was like, I didn't actually end up doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was a very, very interesting situation because I could have gotten a refund, but I was like, You know what I'm saying? Business is hard enough for these people. Business is hard enough for these people. I was like, you know what? Go ahead and keep it.
That was very good.
That's a. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I said that was very good of you. Do that.
I am cheap. I am stingy. I am frugal, but I'm not dumb frugal. You know what I'm saying? I am not stupidly frugal.
Well, that's a new hotel, right?
Yeah, that was a new hotel. They couldn't really control the fact that they didn't have water. I like how they brought me a big ass jug though. I still remember that. You guys remember that? They brought me a big ass jug, put it by my door. I was like, what's this for? I said, what the hell is this for? They said, oh, to flush your toilet. I said, what? To flush my toilet?
Put down the bowl.
What? All right, my ladies and gents. My ass I gotta go do my job. I gotta go do my job now. I gotta go film, y'all. I gotta go film. As much as I would love to keep streaming, I have to go film now. So I am going to go and film from the village. I will see you guys. I would say 50-50. I don't even want to say most likely. 50-50. I will be back on Monday morning. If I'm not back, I will be back on Monday evening. Okay, I can't guarantee.
You're gonna be down at the massage place.
Right.
Why are you so pessimistic, Charlie? Although I think you're right.
Because I know you.
Love you guys, man. I appreciate you. Everybody back home in America, thank you. Jolie, obviously Liz, Derek, Mr. Lambert, everybody, man. D-Sim, everybody for all the love and support. Rita, Wendy, all my moderators. Okay, Mike, Lori, I appreciate you guys. Liz, much love, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in this morning. We finished with two kind of ancient town, another ancient town down in the bucket list. See you guys later. Have a great Sunday night, everybody back home in America. Lee, love you, sir. Love you, man. Everybody, I'm out of here.
Thanks for everything. Have a good day.
I thank my newest moderators, Peony, Annie, and Teresa. And also I got one new moderator, Lakin. Thanks to my 4 new moderators, along with my current moderators. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks to everybody. Thanks for the mods for taking care of the spam.
I gotta go to work. I gotta go fly my drone, and I gotta go do some filming. I'm gonna see you guys later, everybody.
Bye. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy working.
Have a great night. Thank you, Big Worm. Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.